Dear brothers and sisters, annuncio vobis gaudium magnum. Habemus...
Mr. Neff. E? Mr. Neff, che facciamo?
Habemus...
JP! Radio International. You are listening to the ultimate Eurovision Experience. Radio International with JP.
Hello.
Let's go.
Hi, my name is Chanel. I'm from Spain. This is my song, Slow Mo.
Hi, my name is Emma Muscat from Malta, and this is my song, I Am What I Am.
Pernilla Jacobs from Sweden, and this is my song, Hold Me Closer.
You're listening to Radio International with JP.
2011.
Radio International, Eurovision Gold with JP.
Hi, this is Glenn Vella from Malta. You are listening to Radio International with JP, and this is my song, One Life.
Enjoy!
Greeting, Earthlings.
Woodruff, the official spokesperson for the Eurovision Broadcasting Union, the EBU. You're listening to Radio International with JP. It's amazing.
So are you, Linda? Nice to have you back on again. Welcome along to this week's edition of Radio International, the ultimate Eurovision experience. And we're getting closer and closer and closer. And then you hold me closer. To the Eurovision Song Contest 2022 that's coming to you from Turin. Well, what a Eurovision pre-party the Spanish fans put up. Eurovision Spain, salute. Thank you so much for this fantastic weekend. And we got many interviews there as well, so we're going to be squeezing as many in as possible that we did with the artists of 2022 as well as some of the ancient, should I say ancient, but previous performers of Spain at the Eurovision Song Contest. But we're gonna keep those for after Eurovision because we got so much new material there that we hope to get it all in between this week and as well, of course, next week on the show. I do sound a bit strange today, maybe a sexier voice than ever before. That's because I got a cold, and I really don't know how that it's the COVID. I'm feeling great though, but it's a slight cough and a bit of sneezing there. I think it's just a cold I got from the temperature change and the air condition. Now on the show today, kicking us off, Glenn Vella with One Life, and he represented Malta at the Eurovision Song Contest in 2011. Reached number 11 in semi-final 1, missing 1 point to get into that grand final. It would have been his perfect birthday present because on the grand final day it would have been his birthday. Glenn has sent us a new song. We're going to be hearing that one also this week, starting Musica Musica in sunny Malta, the music event celebrating the Maltese song, including many of the Maltese Eurovision entries of the past. I'm going to give you more information about that a bit later on. And so that we're going to have Glenn's new song on, but also let's go for interviews with Subwoofer from Norway, the Rasmus from Finland, Stefan from Estonia, Siti Zaini from Latvia, Reddy from Denmark, Sestur from Iceland, or Sister, Jeremy from Belgium, Alvan E. Ahes from France, Marius Baer from Schweiz, aus Switzerland, Sam Ryder, the spaceman from the S10 from the Netherlands, LPS from Slovenia, Nadir Rustamli from Azerbaijan, the Kalush Orchestra from Ukraine, as well as we spoke to Ochman from Poland. And how we can squeeze it all in. Of course, there is more coming your way. Of course, on the show, we have the birthday file with our man, David Mann, in Studio 3 in London Town. Cover spot and the birthday file to come. The news is kindly supplied to us by our newsman from the headquarters of ESCExtra.com. It's Nathan Waddell. And I'll be joined by Alistair Randall, for the Eurovision Spotlight. We're going to be going into the Eurovision Land 2022. And we're going to be taking a look at the East. We're going to hear some of the Eastern songs. And we got, if we got time, squeezing in some new songs of Eurovision artists as well. I doubt though, because they're really pick-packed. So I think enough of me from talking, but I saw in the chat already, we have a chat room that's accompanying our show on Wednesdays. It's live, Wednesdays at 7 to 11 p.m. Central European Time, via Switch Radio Yorkshire. And we're also on Switch Radio Essex and Switch Radio Derbyshire on the weekend from 1 p.m. Central European Time. And also on Radio South Norfolk Radio, this is. In the UK, also Sunday lunchtimes at 1 p.m. Then on sunny Malta, Tuesday evenings, starting off at 9 p.m., 4 hours of Eurovision madness on Radio 105. And we kickstart the weekend on Go Radio in sunny Gibraltar on Fridays at 10 p.m. Wow. But live on the chat, where you can also connect with other Eurovision fans from around the Eurovision universe. And there's a lady called Fran. Fran's going to Eurovision from Milano. She'll be going to Turin. And she said, this is like our Christmas season. How right you are about that. And that really forces me to play this fantastic collage. Enjoy.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Eurovision Song Contest.
No, I can't be bothered with that. I have no time. That's all nonsense.
I'm calling United Kingdom.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the happiest season of all. With those holiday greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to call. It's the happiest season of all. There'll be parties for hosting.
And finally, friends.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Spain, 8 points.
Spain, 8 points.
There's only 2 more sets of points to go. Who's going to get the 10?
Luxembourg.
Luxembourg, 10 points. Luxembourg, 10 points.
And finally, Ireland.
That's it. It could have gone to us. It could have gone to the UK. It went to Ireland. If the 12 points had gone to the UK.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
The country that got the second highest vote is Cyprus! Which means that Israel is the winner of Eurovision Song Contest.
The Eurovision Song Contest 2022 on Radio International with JP.
Yes, indeedy. Now, let me take you away from Eurovision 2022 for a moment, because we do have Musica also happening this weekend. Let me tell you more about that right now. It's happening on the 21st, 22nd and 23rd of April. From Malta's Taali, which is also the national final stage. In fact, the national final where it all took place. And Musica is a music contest celebrating the Maltese song. In addition, I just think it's the wrong moment to pick, It's because it's Eurovision on now. Anyway, Glenn Weller won that one last year with the song Harsa Bis, and we're going to be playing that one in just a few moments, but I promised you also to give you a quick roundup of which of the artists are there that we do know from the national final at the Malta's Eurovision Song Contest. There we had Avenue Sky, Claudia Faniello, Danica Muscat, Franklin Kalea, and David will be happy to hear that. Gaia Gauki, who won the Junior Eurovision Song Contest 2013 with a start. Joseph Refalo, as well as Kurt Kalea, amongst others. I'm going to be telling you more about that a little bit later on. But now let's go and listen to Glenn's new song. He really literally released a couple of days ago. Let's go and have a listen to this one. It's called maybe Tanya. I'm not sure if that's the way to say Tanya 2. Let's go and listen to the song. It's all in Maltese, and this is the new song by Glenn Weller from sunny Malta.
Issa ħart u intbaħt kif maru ħaddejja li jinxtaqt u provajt li jinsibek uħdejja xtaqt li ħlot jieta nistannara bajnejja li rajt fil-bot jieta qalbi sib dak li trid li nannoroġ minn ġo fija rrid intat il-jum mux sejdum in-nies li jieħu rruħ l-istorja tagħna tana nana tana l-istorja tagħna lena tħabbar int kull ħin fi ħsibijieti dlonk isħab issir xemx dak li ħlomt u saqawn nistannara bajnejja ma bqax fil-bot issa qalbi sib dak li trid li nannoroġ minn ġo fija rrid intat il-jum mux sejdum in-nies li jieħu rruħ l-istorja tagħna l-istorja tagħna
Wow, thank you very much. That's Glenn Weller, and this is his new song, full of energy, right for the summer. Watch that video because it is really fantastic to see that one. Because, well, of course, you see Glenn jumping around, expressing his happiness in there, but also one gentleman towards the end of the video, very familiar face. It was Renato who sang "Sing Me the Song" as the video was made at his house. So go and watch it, and I'm going to be putting the link up on our Eurovision Radio International, or simply radiointernational.tv website, and you can visit Glenn's video there and just watch it there. Amazing. Now in order to honor Glenn's victory at Musica 2021, he'll also be doing an appearance on the show this year. In fact, in just a couple of days' time. Let's go and listen to the winner last year. Glenn Weller, Massa Bis is on the way right now from 2021. The winner there.
Fittexit l-ħin għaddej Bla tħalli l-ħat jarak Ftit ħin għallina tnej Jekk ma tistax ibatli messaġġ nifhimha s-sitwazzjoni Ipprova ġaħadni x'nibqa' nistenni Ħarsa biss nkun tiegħek ittellan il-fuq minn il-art issaħħarni kif mill-ewwel darba saħħart ebda rabtiet ma jelbut qan ilitna dak li tfisser għalija żgur li ħadd ma jibmu li fih qalbi tfawwar fjamma li titħeġġeġ nirien qatt ma nkun jien dak meta nkunu bejnietna kull darba li tkun hawn tefa kbira kontra l-ħin jitwaħdu n-nifsiet suritna melusi fuq spalti nħossu ftik mixtieqin xewk is-sensazzjoni idejk issersqu fuqi bħal xemx fil-ksir ħarsa biss nkun tiegħek ittellan il-fuq minn il-art issaħħarni kif mill-ewwel darba saħħart ebda rabtiet ma jelbut qan ilitna dak li tfisser għalija żgur li ħadd ma jibmu li fih qalbi tfawwar fjamma li titħeġġeġ nirien dejjem nixtieqhom dal-mumenti għax qatt ma nkun jien dak meta nkunu bejnietna ħarsa ħarsa biss nkun tiegħek ittellan il-fuq minn il-art issaħħarni kif mill-ewwel darba saħħart dejjem nixtieqhom dal-mumenti bejnietna
Glenn Vella, the winner of Musica 2021. Ħarsa biss, there you go. Now, this year at Musica will be 20 acts competing. And it'll be hosted by 3 hosts, 2 ladies and Keith Demicoli, the gentleman who's from the main news channel in Malta. Now, there will be Mara, there'll be Kurt Kalea, there'll be Michael featuring Lindsay and Kalakaku, Victoria Scriberas, Norbert Bondi, Claudia Faniello, Bernie and Pot and Fiona Gauki, Kelly Marie Casahil, a mouthful of a name there, Nicole Frendo, Cherry Liz, Cheryl Camilleri, Gaia Gauki, Bloodline, Joseph Refolo, Avenue Sky, Danica Muscat and Capitu. Also, there is Oxygen, Kylie George, as well as Cantera and Franklin Kalea are the ones competing. You can watch that on tvm.mt. Free to air. So, okay, let's head back into music, into the Eurovision Song Contest of 2022, and let's have another interview that actually our roving reporter Salma did at the London preview event. We didn't have the chance to air this interview last week on the show, but now we're going to be doing it right here on Radio International, and it is the French entry, and this is by... Is it already time for the interview? No, it's not actually. I'm ahead of my time. In fact, first we got one more request actually. So, and this request is taking us to the Spanish pre-party, and Javier Leal in Montreal, Canada, wanted to have the Spanish version of Aiden, who came second in the Maltese national final at the Malta Eurovision Song Contest 2022 with the song Ritmo. He recorded a Spanish version of it to make the Spanish fans happy. He was invited to the Madrid pre-party and he had a huge reception. Let's go and listen to Ritmo, the live clip.
Palabras que nunca pude decirte, estoy encontrando coraje. Si pongo las palabras, noche será para mí. Los amigos te dejaron atrás, perdí las 4 alas. Si pongo las palabras, noche será para mí. Como un sueño de medianoche, solo de esta niebla, corazón que late cerca de ti, hace grandes ruidos. Si puedes saber dónde encontrarme, si dura no te esperaré, si te cansas del amor. Baila un poco con el ritmo, a pesar de las lágrimas, a pesar de las palabras. Si quieres saber dónde encontrarme, baila un poco con el ritmo, 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 ritmo. Mirar no me comprarás, sé que siempre te vas. En el Insta, insert directo, tequila, la 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 la. Esto no es como Gucci, baja, gana y disfruta, dices que me amas. Ahora grito, pienso en ti, sueño de medianoche, solo de esa niebla, corazón que late cerca de ti, hace grandes ruidos. Si quieres saber dónde encontrarme, si dura no te esperaré, si te cansas del amor. Baila un poco con el ritmo, a pesar de las lágrimas, a pesar de las palabras. Si quieres saber dónde encontrarme, baila un poco con el ritmo, 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 ratatatatata. Te miro los sueños bailando, calor del verano perdidos. Quería el momento tus manos en la fe. Mírame ritmo, te miro los sueños bailando, calor del verano perdidos. Quería el momento tus manos en la fe. Mírame, ratatatatata, ratatatatata, ritmo, ritmo. Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Ritmo, ritmo. Hey! La 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 la, ritmo. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la, ritmo. La 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 la, ritmo.
Ritmo. And that's a Spanish version.
Gracias.
Aiden Casar, who we saw at Musica Musica also last year. And in the national final with his own language song Dailaga in 2018. Looking at the chat, we got there Francis going to Eurovision. We got the Hawk in London. We got Javier in Montreal, I think this is. And then we got Robert Wallström in Gothenburg in Sweden. We also got Excited Newbie. Where are you? Newbieing from? Let us know. And it's always nice to have new friends joining us. It is time to listen to one of the interviews right now. We had the pleasure to meet the Subwoofer at the Eurovision in Concert 2022.
The the Eurovision Song Contest 2022 on Radio International with JP.
Eurovision in Concert 2022. We are here in Amsterdam, and with us are the Subwoofer from Norway.
Hello, hello.
So good to see you guys. So how did the idea come up to participate this year with this project?
Well, we thought that the Earth was ready for some fun. We've been looking at the Earth from the moon for decades, and it was finally about time to arrive in Norway and do our act.
And can you say who is who in the group?
Yes, this is Keith, and this is Jim. And we're actually expecting DJ Astronaut to arrive later this evening. You know, he's coming in from the spaceship, so it takes a little longer time for him to arrive.
And both are wolves, or what is like their origin? How do you describe them?
They're space wolves.
Yes. So the song is about bananas, and give the wolf a banana so it doesn't eat your grandma. Who came up with this message, or who came up with this? Because
the guys really want to participate in answering now. This is really great. They're sending me all these signals. So he was telling me now that the origin behind the song is that they heard all these terrible stories from Earth where you guys were afraid of the wolves eating your grandmas. So they came up with the idea, why not give them bananas so they don't eat your grandmas?
So you are going to Turin, then the Italian people have to hide all their nonnas, right?
Probably. They're really hungry.
Yeah, oh yeah. My God. And you have done now some other promo concerts already. You have been to London, you have been to Tel Aviv. How did the Wolves like it? Was it for them new?
Well, they didn't go to Tel Aviv, but they went to Barcelona.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it was... how was it? Oh, it was good fun, for sure.
Yes. There's also another song about vegetables and about eating healthy. It's like Latvia. Did you meet the guys? And are you going to do maybe something together?
Yes, we actually did a podcast with the Latvian guys. So that's going to be released very soon. So you can see what we think about that.
Yes, and also you conquered the internet with funny videos because you did the choreography of Chanel of Spain, and I think also even like Italy. So the Wolves seem to be also really dance experts. How long did it take to do the choreography?
You know, the gravity on moon is so different, so it's super hard to adapt to earthly choreography. But we're actually rehearsing for several hours, and then it starts to get in place. It's still some, like, you know, they're used to jump much higher when they're on the moon, so that's a little difficult here on Earth.
Yeah, so it was really a great pleasure speaking with you. Thanks a lot, and looking forward to seeing you this evening. And it's great to have you here on planet Earth.
Thank you so much.
And now we can link up with a spaceman from UK, right?
Yeah, we would love to.
Fantastic act there, funny. Those two wolves were actually around us, and they would never speak. They were just giving sign language to the guy that was singing and speaking. So let's go and have them. Let's have the song.
Hello, this is Subwoofer from Norway. You're listening to Radio International with JP, and this is our song, Give That Wolf a Banana.
Representing Norway.
Not sure I told you, but I really like your teeth. That hairy coat of yours with nothing underneath. Not sure you have a name, so I will call you Keith. See where you're going, but I don't know where you've been. Is that saliva or blood dripping off your chin? If you don't like the name Keith, I'ma call you Jim. And before that wolf eats my grandma, give that wolf a banana, give that wolf. And before that wolf eats my grandma, give that wolf a banana, give that wolf. Give that wolf. Banana. I like
And before that wolf eats my grandma, give that wolf a banana, give that wolf. Yum, yum. And before that wolf eats my grandma, give that wolf a banana, give that wolf. Give that wolf. Someone give that wolf a banana. Before that wolf eats my grandma, give that wolf a banana, give that wolf. Grandma, yum, yum. Before that wolf eats my grandma, give that wolf a banana, give that wolf. Give that wolf. But I really like your teeth. That hairy coat of yours with nothing underneath. Not sure you have a name, so I will call you Keith.
Subwoofer, the Norwegian entry to the Eurovision Song Contest 2022. It's going to be song number 16 in the first semi-final. That's on Tuesday, the 12th of May. Give that wolf a banana. And I forgot that banana actually in the hotel room. Bang! I couldn't do it. Never mind. Let's go and have a look at the lineup of the grand final so far. Those big 5 countries, including the host.
The Eurovision Song Contest 2022 on Radio International. With JP.
Alban and Ahes and Foulen.
Representing France. Don't say that I'm gone, I'm Joda para.
Malik Harris and Rockstars.
Representing Germany.
I'll do a restart and be who we are. We used to be the rock stars who never thought of no heart until this thing we call life stopped dreaming. I wish there was a way to go back dreaming. Remembering it's so hard when time is moving so fast. Wish there was a way to know that we're in the good old days before we all just leave them. We used to be the rock stand way. We used to be the rock stand way. We used to be the rock stars. We used to be the rock stars.
Song number 9.
Mahmoud and Blanco with Brividi.
Representing Italy.
Scappi da qui, mi lasci così. Non toccano i miei, a volte non si esprimermi. E ti vorrei amare, ma sbaglio sempre. E ti vorrei rubare un cielo di perle. E pagherai per andar via. Accetterai anche una bugia. E ti vorrei amare, ma sbaglio sempre. E mi vengo di più. Dimmi che non ho ragione.
Chanel and Slow Mo.
Representing Spain.
Si uno me cree, pues me toca mostrárselo. Take a video, watch slow mo. Booty hypnotic, like you want more. Voy a bajarlo hasta low. If the way she gets to this dembow, drives you loco. Take a video, watch slow mo. Booty hypnotic, like you want more.
Sam Ryder, Spaceman.
Representing the United Kingdom.
black holes, nothing but space, man.
Wow. Wow, there you go.
The Eurovision Song Contest 2022 on Radio International with JP.
Indeed. Thank you very much. That was the grand final lineup. And to this, we're adding the top 10 of semi-final 2, the top 10 of semi-final 1. And then you get 25 songs in the grand final on the 14th of May. And how fantastic Sam Ryder sounds like. In the concert in Madrid, it really gave me this feeling of Freddie Mercury on stage, singing to the crowd. It's just amazing performer this is. Now, without further ado, let's head over to Studio 3 because it's time to celebrate.
Radio International.
Oh, I love it.
Europe's number one.
Yeah.
It's Eurovision birthday time once again here on Radio International, and our list of artists who've been celebrating a birthday over the last week includes a number who've made more than one appearance on the Eurovision stage, as well as a Eurovision winner. But first, let's send birthday greetings for this week to Jacques Hudek, Croatia's singer in 2017 and a Eurovision songwriter too, to Sepp Kranitzer, the Robinson half of Austrian duo Waterloo and Robinson in 1976, to Alla Pugacheva, who sang for Russia in 1997, to Luca Barbarossa, who sang for Italy in 1988, to the Belarus representative in Dusseldorf in 2011, Anastasia Vinikova, to Spain's Michael Herzog, who sang at the 1998 contest, to Björgvin or Bo Halldórsson, Iceland's 1995 singer, to Samir Yavazadeh, who partnered Elnor for Azerbaijan in 2008, and to Hanna Pakrinen, Finland's 2007 Eurovision singer. From the junior contest back in 2013, greetings go to Russia's singer then, Diane Kirilova. And it's also been birthday celebrations this week for young Italian singer Anita Simoncini, who, as a member of the Peppermints, sang for San Marino at the Juniors in 2014 and represented San Marino again alongside another former junior representative, Michele Perniola, at the adult contest the following year in Vienna. We'll hear Anita and Michele with their 2015 Eurovision entry for San Marino, Chain of Lights, written by Ralph Siegel, in a minute or two. But we've more artists to send birthday greetings to now, as it's been cake-cutting time over the past week for Lulu Lamotte from the Mamas, John Lundvig's backing support for Sweden in 2019, and the act that would have represented Sweden at the 2020 contest. To Ivana Nikolic from Serbian girl group Hurricane, again originally selected for 2020, but amongst artists who held over their participation to 2021 instead. To Elena Temnikova, a member of Cerebro for Russia in 2007. To Tomasz Krulic, a member of Kabat for the Czech Republic, also in 2007. To Marianas Mikutavicius from Lithuania's LT United the year before in 2006. To Eve Graham, a member of the New Seekers who represented the United Kingdom in the 1972 contest. To Erik Hägerstedt, who's appeared in Sweden's Melodifestivalen twice in 2009 and 2013. To Anna Rossinelli, Switzerland's 2011 singer. To Nina Zizic, a member of Husi for Montenegro in 2013. To Jana Kay from Fly for Latvia in 2003. To Marko Kan, who partnered Milan Nikolic for Serbia in 2009. And to Ermal Meta, who duetted with Fabrizio Moro for Italy in 2018. Amongst the artists celebrating a birthday this week who've appeared more than once on the Eurovision stage, greetings go to the wonderfully named Doris Dragovic, who sang for Yugoslavia in 1986 and then for Croatia in 1999. It's also greetings to Willem Bierkerk, one half of the Common Linnets from the Netherlands in 2014, and then appearing as a solo artist for the Netherlands in 2018. You know him better, of course, as Waylon. Another of the artists who held over from 2020 to the 2021 contest had a birthday this week, Samira Azadizi Efendieva, or more simply Effendi, Azerbaijan's 2020 and then 2021 singer. And Eurovision winner as a songwriter and as a performer, Norway's Rolf Leveland from Secret Garden has been celebrating this week. He wrote Norway's 1985 winner Ladet Svinge and wrote and performed Nocturne, winner for Norway 10 years later in 1995. And finally, it's birthday greetings this week to a man who's both written songs and performed them on the Eurovision stage, written songs performed by others at the event, and has also co-hosted the contest when it was staged in Serbia in 2008. Jelko Joksimovic represented Serbia and Montenegro at the 2004 contest with his own song Lane Moja, and performed again for Serbia in 2012. But we'll hear the well-dubbed Serbian and Montenegro song that he took to second place on the final scoreboard in Istanbul. With Lane Moja, it's a happy birthday this week to Jelko Joksimovic.
2004.
Kad na te pomislim, bojim se da te opet zavolim. U modre usne zarijem zube, da pravu bol zaboravim. Lane moje ovih dana više i ne tuje. Pitam samo da li si sama, ljude koje ne čujem. Lane moje noćas kreni, nije važno bilo s kim. Nađi nekog nalik meni, da te barem ne volim. Sama, ljude koje ne čujem. Lane moje noćas kreni, nije važno bilo s kim. Nađi nekog nalik meni, da te barem ne volim, da te više ne volim.
This is Anita and Michele from San Marino.
You're listening to Radio International with JP.
And
this is our song, Chain of Lights. Enjoy.
I don't wanna dream forever of a time when peace was more than just a simple word. I wanna find a better way of living and connect my tears and fears with friends. Understanding and forgiving must give this world a final chance.
I can feel life is changing, times are rearranging in so many, many ways. Let us try to make the world a better place.
find them deep inside. Build a chain of light for you, and a chain of light for me, and believe that we can change reality.
We've only got one life, so let's try to make our dreams survive.
Maybe we'll find out that many people feel the same. Oh yeah. Once alone and never back together, we can make a million candles shine forever. Let us build a chain of hearts in a world that's blue and dark. So light up the candles, let's illuminate the night. And together, hand in hand, we will feel the love inside. Build a chain of love for you, and a chain of love for me. We will let our vision change reality. If we all light a candle, we could build a chain of light. If we all walk together, we will feel the love inside. Keep the chain of heart for you,
Chain of hearts for
and a
you,
chain of heart for me.
chain of hearts for
Let's
me.
create a world that's human, fair and bright. All light a candle, we'd illuminate the night.
Illuminate the night.
If we all walk together,
Yes, we should.
we will feel the love inside.
It's a chain of light for you,
Chain of light for
and a chain of light for me.
Chain of light for
We can
me.
build a peaceful world so we thrive. The chain of love for you,
Chain of love for
and a chain of love for me.
Chain of love for me.
Thank you very much, David Mann, for this week's edition of the Eurovision Birthday File. Nice choice there, and happy birthday, of course, to everybody outside there on the Radio Land and Eurovision space. If it is yours, have a fantastic birthday. Anita Simoncini and Michele Perniola together, the Chain of Light, both went to the junior contest and then came into the Eurovision Song Contest in 2015 for San Marino. And was San Marino, talking about San Marino, with Madrid pre-party, Zenit, she was there. She really loved it to be amongst the fans, and she came to hug everybody, and how much corona was spread around there. Never mind, let's continue. We have an interview coming up, but we don't have time for it anymore. We're going to be moving that into the next hour. It's going to be, we got for you Ochman, an extended interview there. We got the French guys, we got the Finnish guys, Rasmussen there. But now it's time for a request from our friend Robert Wallström in Gothenburg in Sweden. He'd like to listen to Josie Elinor and Jack Warren, Let Me Go. And that one came third in the Dansk Melody Grand Prix 2022. Robbie, this one's for you, so stay locked in for more of this.
The Eurovision Song Contest 2022 on Radio International with JP.
Denmark.
Never loved someone like you, and never thought that I would lose someone like you. But love runs out like cash from a gambler's account. Always knew you're a risky deal, but I'm so into you. I fell for you like I forgot to tie my shoes. Still wonder if you felt it too. I know you never meant to hurt me, but you don't know how to let me go. You say you love me, then you hate me. Could you please just let me know? You say this ain't going anywhere, but you still call me when you're sad, and that ain't fair. But if you love me, if you really care, let me go, let me go, let me go.
I am torn between the safety in your arms and wanting more. From all the roads I never walked, oh, I'm still confused if I am the one meant for you. Never meant to hurt you, but I don't know how to love
care. Let me go, let me go, let me go. I know you never meant to hurt me, but you don't know how to let me go.
I love you, then I hate you, but I love you, I don't know.
You love me, you don't know.
I love you, I don't know.
You say this ain't going anywhere, but you still call me when you're sad, and that ain't fair. But if you love me, if you really care, let me go, let me go, let me go. You say this ain't going anywhere, but you still call me when you're sad, and that ain't fair. But if you love me, if you really care, let me go, let me go, let me go. Let me go, let me go, let me go.
The Eurovision Song Contest 2022 on Radio International with JP. You're listening to Radio International with JP.
Hey, it's We Are Dami from Czech Republic.
You are listening to Radio International with JP.
And this is our song, Lights Off.
Where are you now when I miss you? You're sailing around in my peripheral. Where are you now? Where are you now?
Yo, what's up guys? I'm Lumix.
And I'm Pia Maria.
And you're listening to our entry at the Eurovision Song Contest 2022 Halo at Radio International with JP.
This is South Norfolk from Norway. You're listening to Radio International with JP, and this is our song, Give That Wolf a Banana.
Radio International for all the fans of the Eurovision Song Contest.
...2011.
Croatia.
2006.
Moja Stigler dancing with the high heels there, and that was the entry from 2007 from Croatia.
Bringing you the magic of Eurovision. Radio International with JP.
In with a bang. Second hour already this week. Time flies. I didn't realize. We just were 3 minutes to the news. Robbie, hope you enjoyed your request. Lots of stuff to squeeze in, so no as such interview hour this hour as we usually do, but we play back interviews that we've done at the preview events in London, Madrid and also Amsterdam. Salman and myself, the roving reporters at the Eurovision land. In the next hour, the Eurovision news with Nathan Bodell from ESCXO.com. Also, we got Alistair Randall joining us for taking a look at the Eurovision Spotlight, the eastern region of Eurovision Land 2022. And more interviews in the fourth hour with the Eurovision 2022 performers. Get to know the Eurostars. In fact, the Eurovision Stars 2022 that I'll be meeting up in Turin. But when we'll be meeting some of the artists at the Madrid pre-party, at the Purple Carpet event, of course, I also asked if they have been teaming up with, bonding with other countries, and actually quite nicely they did. At all those preview events. It's like a school reunion in Turin. Nobody really sees it as a competition, just a fun event to get along and enjoy the time together. Now, opening up this hour, Moja Stigler, Severina from Croatia. She reached number 13 in 2006. Well, the time machine was broken a bit. It gave me the wrong year. And then it came late with 2006. Anyway, now you all know it. Severina teamed up with Aziz, and they did a new song. We're going to hear that one next. And then in this hour, we got interviews with Ochman from Poland, Christian Ochman, between you and me. An extended one that I had the pleasure of doing at the hotel in Madrid. Also, we'll be chatting with a French entry, as well as with Rasmus from Finland, Jeremy from Belgium, and as many as we can squeeze in today. But now it's time for this.
New. This is Radio International, the ultimate Eurovision experience.
Ja, baš sam morala da kažem ti ne, jer ovo srce moje pati umire, a ti znaš da si radio sve, sada nije mi dobro.
Ja, kada vratio bih unazad sad, ne bi dao da mi patiš ni dan, samo još jednom me poljubi za kraj, sada nije mi dobro. Halo, reci halo, ti šuti, znači da ti je stalo. Halo, samo malo, reci rabababamba.
Ej, kad bi samo znao šta mi radiš,
ti si mi sve, sreća, tuga i život moj.
no ja bi samo srce da mi vratiš.
Od kad te nema, nemam nikog svog, samo bol.
Pališ mi, ma šta to radiš mi, bez tebe ja sam od uvijek u panici. Ovisim, od tebi ovisim, bez tebe život ja ne mogu da zamislim. Ti ni ne znaš što šta prolazim sve, usred noći kada pojaviš se, i tako ne daš da zaboravim te. Ne, ja ne mogu bez tebe.
Ja noću lutam kao ranjena zver, tražim ljubav koja zaspala je. Ne, ja ne umem da zaboravim te, sada nije mi dobro.
Halo, reci halo, ti šuti, znam ću da ti je stalo. Halo, samo malo, reci ram pam 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 pam.
Hej, kad bi samo znala šta mi radiš,
ti si mi svijet, sreća, tuga i život moj.
ma ja bi samo nema, nemam nikog svog, samo bol.
Pališ mi, ma šta to radiš mi? Bez tebe ja sam od uvijek u panici. Ovisim, od tebi ovisim. Bez tebe život ja ne mogu da zamislim.
Severina teaming up with Aziz and Follies Me, the new song from Croatia's entry to the Eurovision Song Contest in 2006. The Moja Stiegler lady there. Okay, let's have our extended interview with a singer that represents Poland at Eurovision 2022, Christian Ochman.
The Eurovision Song Contest 2022 on Radio International with JP.
We're at the Madrid preview event for Eurovision Song Contest 2022, and with us now is the musical ambassador for Poland at Eurovision this year. It's Christian Ochman. Hello, Christian. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Very good. It's very warm here in Spain, right?
It is very warm. I feel like I wore the wrong thing today because I'm sweating a lot. But no, it's great here. I love it.
You have American accent. Maybe can you tell us the story why that is?
I was born and raised in the U.S. I was born right outside of Boston in a town called Melrose, and it's about 4 or 5 years old. I moved with my family to Maryland, a place near Gaithersburg, and I stayed there for 18 years, and I decided to move to Poland to study music and classical voice, so that's how it went.
And what was it that inspired you to become a musician?
Probably just feeling music. The fact that I remember when I was when my parents were asking me what I wanted to do in life, and this was throughout the time when I wasn't really 100% sure on what I wanted, but I slowly started getting more comfortable with music and starting to treat it more seriously, and I would tell my dad that music, and my dad's like, okay, that's great that you know, in some sort of way you know what you want to do, but why? And I would say, well, I listen to music all the time, and he would tell me that that's not enough. There has to be something more to it. So I was like probably one of the moments when I started to treat it, more and more seriously, and thinking of it more as a career. And that was when I was younger, when I actually, thought to myself, this is what I want to do. It was probably in the middle of high school, second year of high school, is when I thought, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Well, and then you won the Voice of Poland. That was 2 years ago, or when was that?
It was a little over a year ago.
Okay.
Yeah, like a year and 4 months.
So how did then Eurovision come into your mind to come to represent Poland at Eurovision?
To be honest, after The Voice, I would get a lot of questions about whether or not I'd want to do Eurovision, and I would always say that I don't know if I'm mentally or vocalistically prepared for an occasion like that. It's a bigger stage, it's new. I'm obviously open to new experiences, so it sounded maybe exciting, but just not for me. And some time passed, and I heard that there was going to be a deadline to sending out the songs for the pre-selections and national final. And I work with Universal, so they had that proposition to try that out, and whatever happens. And I was still pretty skeptical until my family, my grandpa, my parents told me that it'd be worth a shot, maybe just try it, and whatever happens. And I kind of carry myself throughout this the same way. So yeah, that's how it came about.
And now you're part of the big Eurovision family.
Yeah,
unforgettable. This is fantastic. You're singing the song River on the Eurovision stage in Turin in a couple of weeks' time. What exactly is it about, the song? What is the message in it?
Well, to put it more cliche, there's I guess a lot that goes on in our heads, a lot that goes on around us. Let's say demons or whatever. I'd have to say just in a more cliche way, and And the song is about, the fact that a lot of people, especially around my age, but not only my age, I feel like most people, they kind of tirelessly plan a future that's uncertain. And so, you don't really know what's going to happen in the future. And we all try to get, past the past. And that can be pretty congesting and tiring because we're planning something out that we're not sure of, and that can be pretty stressful. And the song's about just getting to this moment of inner peace from all that noise, because it can sometimes become too much, and focus on here and now. Plan, but not not too much, not to stress you out. Yeah.
Okay, well, the song is in English. Is there plans to have it also in Polish for the fans?
There are no plans to make a Polish version. Who knows? I'll be honest, there were some plans, some talks with my team about maybe doing a trap version of the song, but we'll see how that goes.
Wow, nice. Now, you have been at some of the preview parties already, like Amsterdam last week. You were in London, I understand.
Yes.
Now you're in Madrid. Did you team up with any of the other Eurovision performers? As Eurovision is part of uniting, meeting, doing things together. So did you meet anybody?
I met most of them. I've met, I'd say, all of them. Just some of them I probably spent more time than others, which is obvious. I spent some time with Sheldon Riley from Australia. He's a good guy, and he's really focused on his work, which we have this mutual respect. We talked about maybe a collaboration in the future, and the Czechs, Dami, Kacper, and Ben. They're amazing. They're funny a lot, and I spent probably most of my time with them. Let's see who else. Sam Ryder's great. I had a chance to talk to. I've had a chance to talk to really all of them. Renella's amazing. She's funny. She's one of the funniest people I know. But yeah, I feel like throughout these pre-parties, we've all grown a bit together. We've all gotten closer. So it's nice. It's nice.
That's what Eurovision is all about, uniting, and that's what it was created. For Turin, is everything ready for your performance, or you want to change a bit from what we know from the video?
Well, there will definitely be changes than what was shown in the video from the national final. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I can't really expose too much, but it's going to be different. I'll say that it's going to be a bigger show. There are just some pieces that need to be placed more carefully, and we'll see. I feel like a lot will come out, as time leading up to Eurovision goes. So I feel like most of it will come out during Eurovision, during the rehearsal. So
we'll look forward to that. So that's part one of the interview with Christian Ochman. On stage name, he only calls himself Ochman. Let's go and listen to a song that he released in 2021. It's in Polish. Let me try to say it. Słodzije Wojobrazni. I'm not sure if that's the right way to say, but let's go and have a listen to his song there.
W końcu widzę to wyraźnie, tylko czekasz na błąd. Najmniejszy błąd, kto nam zabrał wyobraźnię i chce ją puścić na dno, na samo dno. Nie chcę iść ruchliwą drogą, jeśli miałbym nie być sobą, nie. Po prostu nie, niech inni lecą, ulatują te momenty, które kończą, że bez przerwy. Gdzie? Powiedz mi gdzie? Tak wszyscy biegną. Widzę to wyraźnie, tylko czekasz na błąd. Najmniejszy błąd, co nam zabrał wyobraźnię i chce ją puścić na dno, na samo dno.
nie w swoją stronę, lecz samemu zawsze ciężko przejść na drugi brzeg. Posłuchaj, stopie, widzę to wyraźnie, tylko czekasz na błąd, najmniejszy błąd, co nam zabrał wyobraźnię i chcę ją puścić na dno, na samo dno. Co dzień słyszę zrozpaczony głos, znowu czeka oczekiwań stos, niespełnionych snów i cudzych spraw. To mój dzień i mój własny czas. Widzę to wyraźnie, tylko czekasz na błąd, najmniejszy błąd, co nam zabrał wyobraźnię i chcę ją puścić na dno, na samo dno.
What a voice. There you go. That's Ochman. Swodzie Wyobraźni. From 2021, that's the young gentleman that will be representing Poland at the Eurovision Song Contest 2022 with the song River.
Speaking to the stars of Eurovision on Radio International with JP.
You're a very calm guy. How do you control the nerves going on in front of like 200 million people eventually watching you?
I don't know. I feel like I don't really know those people. I mean, there's obviously a pressure of if you think that way, that so many eyes are looking at you, but I really don't know those people personally, and if they like my like my music and what I have to offer, then I'm in full gratitude, and it's very nice. And if they don't like it, then that's also respectable. Not everybody has to like what I have to offer. So I know that's why music is subjective, and this is not only a time to unite people, but in some sort of way we allow people to judge what we would like to show and offer, which is completely okay. So I like to think that the stage is my home. I like to think that I feel most comfortable when I feel a song that I've written and I'm singing it for people who want to listen. So it's a gradual process, because it wasn't always so easy, and right now it's not really easy. I feel like on the outside it might seem super calm, but in some moments on the inside, before performance or during, I'm kind of like all over the place. Today is also the day of the performance, so on days like this I'm very focused, and not too many jokes, not too many things going on. Just focus on what I have to do on stage, because that's the most important for me, to kind of get in the groove and be in my own world before it.
Wow. After Eurovision Song Contest, what are the plans regarding your musical career?
We'll see. I'm working on my second album. I'm gonna have a few concerts we have planned for around Poland, and I kind of been on this marathon of work for about a year and 3 months. I haven't had like an actual vacation yet, so I'm finally going to. I'm gonna come back to Spain in July. Gonna be here. I'm gonna go to Alicante. I'll probably be there for a week or maybe a little over. And in August, for the first time in like 3 years, I'm gonna go back to the States for just a month. I'm gonna have a concert there, but other than that, I'm probably just gonna finally relax for a bit. But I kind of mainly have what I have to do in my head. I still have a lot to do before that happens, and then after, I also have a continuation of work and jobs.
You mentioned the United States of America. This year is the first year of the American Song Contest coming up. Can you tell us what is your opinion about that, and would it work in America?
I think that it works. I think it works. The thing is that it's hard for me to judge something that I haven't really seen yet.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, we're just judging the idea right now. But I haven't had a chance to really watch it. But I definitely want to catch up on that right now. It's pretty hectic with the Eurovision here, but I think it's great that they're doing that. I'm obviously going to be rooting for Maryland, but since I was born in Massachusetts, also Massachusetts, I don't really know how that works. But no, I'm excited to listen to the song. Is what type of stuff, how they're going up to it. Is it going to be more like trap, rap, hip hop, or is it more ballads and musical type of music? I mean, I need to check that out. I'd probably sound dumb if I'd say it'd be one genre. So I need to check that out. I think that it's great that they're doing that. It's great.
Personally, for you, what do you prefer to sing? Mainly ballads, or you also like to do other musical genres?
It depends. I like to do this and this. Depending on the song and the melody, I might feel more comfortable with it. Mm-hmm. Also, the range, how high I have to sing, it really just depends on the song. But I listen to every style of music because I feel like every genre has something to offer, which is good. But I listen mainly to trap or hip hop or rap. So I just feel like I'd want to do a lot more of that in my music. I try to mix different styles of modern hip hop with beats. And I feel like I'm just getting started. I want to do more of that, but I also feel really comfortable in musicals and ballads. I like writing songs like that too. On my first album, I had like a bunch of songs with beats, and I had one with it was more like a musical. It was Prometheus, and I kind of like I feel really good in that song, not just singing wise comfortably, but I feel like I'm going back to my roots because I used to do musicals a lot, and I'd really want to do another musical in the future. I love to do all of that.
Wow, fantastic. Final question: when you don't sing, what are you busy with? Like your hobbies you have?
Probably, I don't know. I'm trying to think right now. Well, I feel like my life just kind of revolves around music right now, but I don't know. Probably just go out to the city with friends, or just read a book or watch a show. And if I have like a day off, then it's hard not to binge watch a show. It really just depends. Usually, it's kind of hard to say because for the past almost year and a half, I've been just completely focused on what I need to do to try to get better with what I'm doing. So I feel like right now I'm just trying to lead myself to a more comfortable life, so I can be more financially stable and comfortable, so then I can allow myself to have a little more legroom to relax. But in general, I don't know, I love to play soccer, and I used to swim. I'm a swimmer, but in Poland we don't really have too many pools. But other than that, I guess I love to eat. It's maybe not a hobby, it's a need.
Well, you need when you burn your calories at swimming.
But you don't always need to eat more than you have to. So I like to eat sometimes more than I have to. Makes me happy.
Wow, Christian, it's been a real pleasure to chat with you. Get to know you a bit better with a nice interview. Thank you so much. Best of luck for your entry.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Queer, indeed. Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
The Eurovision Song Contest 2022 on Radio International with JP.
Hello, this is Ochman. I'm from Poland. You are listening to Radio International with JP, and this is my song River. Enjoy.
Representing Poland.
Take my body down, right down, down, down to the river. Gonna take my body down. Let the water carry me away, just float away. Bury all my things, bury me in my skin. All that I've done, oh Lord, I'm done. Who'd wanna be king, pulling too many strings? All that I've done, oh Lord, I'm done. Gonna lay my head right down right now, now and forever. Gonna lay my head right down. Let the water carry me away, just float away. Bury all my things, bury me in my skin. All that I've done, oh Lord, I'm done. Who'd wanna be king, pulling too many strings? All that I've done, oh Lord, I'm done. In the river, in the river, in the river. Bury all my things, bury me in my skin. All that I've done, oh Lord, I'm done. Who'd wanna be king, pulling too many strings? All that I've done, oh Lord, I'm done. Gonna take my body down, right down, down to the river.
Och man, and River, and he'll be representing Poland with that piece of music at the Eurovision Song Contest 2022. Semi-final 2, it's going to be song number 14, and I think it's definitely the place for him in the grand final of the Eurovision Song Contest. He'll be in semi-final 2, but these are the songs shaping up semi-final 1. Hopefully, let's go and have a listen.
The Eurovision Song Contest 2022 on Radio International with JP.
Song number 1.
Ronella, Secret.
Representing Albania.
Hey, I will never regret. You will be my secret. Baby, feel my body. Toca, lo, I like it. Hey, I will never regret. You will keep my secret. Oh, no quede, sígame unir.
Song number 2.
City Zeni, Eat Your Salad.
Representing Latvia.
Got my reusable bag, that's swag, my flex, my flag. Zero waste, that is my jam, save fuel and sell your truck. The karma comes for free and so does luck. All aboard the green Titanic, let's sail the world and then cruise the Atlantic. No ice in the way, no need to panic. All the signs are there, let's go organic. Oh, when you eat your veggies, baby, think of me. Little kitty, don't you know that being green? No, that being green is hot. Being green is cool. It's cool. Eat your salad, save the planet. Being green is sexy.
Song number 3.
Monica Liu and Sentimental.
Representing Lithuania.
Song number 4.
Mario Spare and Boys Do Cry.
Representing Switzerland.
I'll say got broken. God only knows why. And sometimes aeroplanes fall down from the sky. And mountains they crumble. And rivers they run dry. And boys do cry.
Song number 5.
LPS and Disco.
Representing Slovenia.
Takrat se mi je že zazdelo, da preveč ti gledaš stran, ta pogled poln nezvestobe, že bil predobro mi je znan. Ker gledam te, ko brez mene z drugim stran odhajaš, hočem te, a ti drugemu srce oddajaš, pleševa, ampak to je le v mojih sanjah, ne bo te nazaj.
Song number 6.
The Kalush Orchestra and Stefania.
Representing Ukraine.
Song number 7.
Intelligent Music Project. Intention.
Representing Bulgaria.
Song number 8.
S10, The Diepte.
Representing the Netherlands.
Song number 9.
Zopsistub and Frati Advahov and Treno Letul.
Representing Moldova.
Hey ho, let's go, folklore and rock and roll. Jakie Treno Oldies, Chisinau, Bucharest.
Song number 10.
Maro and Saudade Saudade.
Representing Portugal.
Nothing more that I can say says it in a better way. Saudade, saudade. Nothing more that I can say says it in a better way.
Song number 11.
Mia Dimcic and Guilty Pleasure.
Representing Croatia.
I'm with him until the death do us part, but it doesn't do for this hungry heart. I'm with him, but in my frantic head, you always come and say, would you run away? Would you run away?
Song number 12.
Ready, the show.
Representing Denmark.
Song number 13.
Lumix featuring Pia Maria and Halo.
Representing Austria.
Song number 14.
Sister and Met Hekandi Sol.
Representing Iceland.
Song number 15.
Amanda and Die Together.
Representing Greece.
Song number 16.
Subwoofer and Give That Wolf a Banana.
Representing Norway.
And before that wolf eats my grandma, give that wolf a banana, give that wolf your grandma yum yum. And before that wolf eats my grandma, give that wolf a banana, give that wolf wolf, wolf.
Song number 17.
Rosalind, Snap.
Representing Armenia.
So I'm snapping 1, 2. Where are you? You're stealing my heart. Snapping 3, 4. Don't need you here anymore. Get out of my heart. 'Cause I'm out.
The Eurovision Song Contest 2022 on Radio International with JP.
Thank you very much. That's the semi-final one lineup, and we're getting you familiar to all those beautiful songs of the Eurovision Song Contest 2022. But even beyond that, we even introduce to you the artists. Let's go and listen to the French guys.
Speaking to the stars of Eurovision on Radio International with JP.
London Eurovision Party 2022, and we have got the pleasure to have here with us the representatives of France. So, how are you feeling being here in London?
Wow, we are so proud to be there.
Yeah. We are really, really, really happy.
Can you tell us something about who is who in the group? Maybe we start with you.
I'm Steren from AES.
I'm Alexis from Alvan.
I'm Marine from AES. And the second, Steren from AES.
And how did you meet with each other? Like, how did the cooperation start?
So we met in a bar. It's a very Breton encounter. So Ice, no, we didn't met in a bar. We actually I met Steren Le Guillou in middle school, and then we met Steren Diridolu in high school. It's like, well, it's been 10 years now, so it's quite a long time. And yeah, we sing since we're little, very little girls.
In Britain.
In Britain. We started with traditional singing from Brittany, and then yeah, we continued and we did a few gigs, for example at Celtic Connections in Glasgow or the Celtic Festival of Lorient in France, and then we met Alvan last summer in a bar.
It was pretty cool. The Eurovision story started, or did it start later?
The story started when my manager asked us to, if we are so excited to propose our song. He saw, I think he saw just an advertise, and we participate. So, je suis désolé, j'ai un mauvais anglais. Hein. I'm bad in English.
No problem.
I'm so sorry about that.
No problem at all. We can understand you. And how did the idea came up not to sing in French but in another language?
The first time I make a music with idea to have some ethnic voices from Brittany, from home, and I tried some stuff with my grandma, with my grandma voice, but I don't like it. I didn't like it, so I waste my time in bar, and I met Marin, and we make Fulen. So 1 month after that, I think.
Can you tell us what is the song about? What's the story behind it?
So the story, so the name of the song is Fulen, and it means spark and also pretty girl in Breton. And it's about feminine emancipation. It's about freedom of women. It's a young girl dancing in the woods by night, and she dances regardless of the negative vibes around, and she empowers women, encourage them to do the same, to be free and to do whatever they want with their body, with their dancing, and yeah, that's it.
And will the staging be quite similar in Turin compared to in France, or will you change something?
That's gonna be a surprise. We're working on it. We're preparing some surprises, but that's still a secret.
All right, so thanks a lot for the interview, and yes, looking forward to seeing you tonight at the stage, and then enjoy the time till Turin, and looking forward to see you then in Turin. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hi, my name is Alvan.
And ours is Ice from France.
And you are listening to Radio International
with GP, and this is our song,
Fulen.
Representing France.
Krije strejen drogejen i šalen.
Don't say that I'm gone, non llora para.
Fühlen, and this is the entry from France at the Eurovision Song Contest 2022. It is Alban A.A. has directly qualified for the grand final, as now we're heading over to this country. Let's go and to do it.
Representing Estonia.
I had the pleasure to meet Stefan. Now with us is on the purple carpet in Madrid, Stefan from Estonia. Nice to meet you, Stefan. How do you feel to be here on this purple carpet?
It's amazing.
Okay, and tell us about your song Hope that you have at the Eurovision Song Contest.
Hope is about hope for a better future, and right now I feel that it has a more bigger meaning to that.
Now it's a very Western movie themed song. Are you a fan of Western movies?
I am, but also my friend with whom we wrote this song, Karl-Ander Reisman, he's a producer, and he always wanted to make a Western song with the pop vibe. So, yep.
You have an amazing voice when you sing the song. I was blown away by this. So, how did you get that voice? Did you do any training, or is it natural?
Probably it's genes. Thank you for the compliments, and yeah, I don't know.
Now, Eurovision is all about uniting, making friends, and the music is helping with this. Did you make any friends over the last few weeks in the pre-parties?
Yes, I did. Everyone is super friendly here, and I am amazed how easy it is to connect with each other. Well, with Romania, with Czech, with Albania, with Lithuania, Latvia, with everyone.
Nice. Your video to the song Hope, you made that in Spain. Why did you pick Spain for the video?
There was a movie, The Good, the Bad and the Ugly. It was filmed in Spain, in Almeria. So we decided to do the same thing.
Fantastic, wow. Turin is in 2 weeks' time. We're starting the rehearsals there. Looking forward to it, to go to Eurovision?
Of course.
Okay, nice.
Very excited.
Anything you're going to have to change from your national final performance for the Eurovision stage?
Just a little bit, not too much.
Okay.
We will add more movement, but we will keep the cinematic concept.
Okay. I read about you that you have been nominated the sexiest man of Estonia. So how do you feel about that? What's your opinion?
It was a very pleasant surprise. I like to be sexy.
Definitely you are. Fantastic. We wish you all the best of luck in the Eurovision Song Contest 2022. Do you have any favorites from the past Eurovisions? When you look back at the Eurovision Song Contest?
There are many. I have to think which one particularly the most.
You can mention a few if you like.
Okay. I liked Måneskin was they stood out a lot. I liked that, and I loved Euphoria. I loved Heroes, and there are so many. It's hard when you ask that question. Nothing comes to your mind.
But that's already it's fantastic. It's good to know. Thank you so much. All the best of luck, and we see you in Turin.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello, this is Stefan from Estonia. You're listening to Radio International with GP, and this is my song Hope. Enjoy.
Representing Estonia.
And taking us out of this hour, we'll be back with more after the top of the hour break.
Didn't tell us what to do. We've to guide what he thinks. We promised we would never lose our pride. Your words worth nothing if you lie. Standing tall, looking up, our father will be proud, and I'm happy to be working my own ground. We'll be the last ones breathing here. Our pride. Every day they try to turn it into light. We're sitting tall and looking up. Our father will be proud, and I'm happy to be working my own ground. I said, hey, sing your heart out, boy, for all the people great and small. Oh, and all else is lost. The future still remains our own. What to do, Leave to guide what he thinks, No matter what they try, tearing up our lives, I know we will always rise. I said,
Eurovision Song Contest 2022 on Radio International with JP. You're listening to Radio International with JP.
Hey everybody, this is Malik Harris from Germany, and you're listening to Radio International with JP. And here's my song, Rock Stars. Enjoy.
We used to be the rock stars who never thought of no heart until this thing we call life stopped beating.
Hi, this is Cornelia Jacobs from Sweden. You are listening to Radio International with GP. And this is my song, Hold Me Closer. I hope you like it.
Hold me closer, although you leave before the sunrise. I'll be bleeding, but don't you mind, I'll be fine. Oh, excuse me, I found the right one at the wrong time.
What's up, this is Sam Ryder from the UK. You're listening to Radio International with JP, and this is my song, Spaceman. Hope you enjoy it. Love ya.
Radio International.
2012.
Bulgaria. Hello, this is Sofia Marinova from Bulgaria. You are listening to Radio International with GP, and this is my song Love Unlimited.
everybody.
My name is Vova.
My name is Timur.
I am Alex.
We are the hosts of the Eurovision Song Contest 2017 in Ukraine.
And you're listening to Radio International with JP. Enjoy the show and celebrate diversity with us.
Thank you, guys. Welcome back to the third hour of 4 on Radio International, the ultimate Eurovision experience. Hope you enjoying the interviews of the Eurostars 2022, bringing you the artists and their songs. They're singing at the Eurovision Song Contest this year in Turin. Closer. But also we delve back into the history of Eurovision. You just heard a tune 10 years old now, the Bulgarian entry to Eurovision in 2012. It was number 11 in the second semi-final, Sophie Marinova. Love Unlimited is the name of the song. Great, great, great song. I really like that one. Just it wasn't staged the way it should have been. Sophie has got a new song together with Rico Band. She teamed up and the song is called Garmisch. Oh, it's nothing to do with the song, with the city of Garmisch-Partenkirchen in Germany. We're going to listen to that song in just a few seconds, but also this hour we got the Eurovision News with Nathan Woodell. We have Sam Ryder from the UK, as well as the Eurovision Spotlight with Ellie. We're going to be taking you into the Eurovision Land 2022 into the Eastern region. Hearing some great music, as well as an interview with the Kalush Orchestra. All that between now and the end of this hour. Next hour, David Mann with the Eurovision cover spot, and we got the interviews with the Rasmus, with Jeremy, and more to come. I think also Ziti Zani from Latvia. And David had to play with a razor blade there to take out the dirty words. Anyway, let's go and listen to Sofia Marinova and Rico Band Garmisch right here on Radio International.
Radio International for all the fans of the Eurovision Song Contest. New.
Gradu z tebe hiljada z nas.
Something to get used to, I guess. Sophie Marinova together with Rico Band and Garmisch. And that is music from Bulgaria. Wow, and without further ado, directly let's head over to the UK for the news of Eurovision.
And now on Radio International with the very latest news from ESCExtra.com, here's Nathan Waddell.
Hello Nathan, welcome back to the show. How are you doing?
Thanks so much for having me, JP. I'm doing really well, thank you. I'm glad to be back.
Yeah, and well, you know, we just played this song from Sophie Marinova, and I received a press release from Bulgaria, actually, on a preview, a viewing event. So maybe, and it involves you. Maybe you can start off the news this week with that news you have. Can you?
I can indeed, JP. So the Sofia Eurovision party will take place for the very first time on the 10th, 11th, 12th and 14th of May in the Bulgarian capital. It is basically an event being set up really to capitalise on the positivity in the nation, particularly amongst the youngest demographic, about the Eurovision Song Contest, particularly, you know, when you think about their successes since 2016 with Polly coming fourth, 2017, Christian being the runner-up. Of course, Equinox also qualified to the final. That was Bulgaria on a stretch of qualifications. And then when they returned in 2020 and 2021 with Victoria, of course, they qualified again, you know. Bulgaria have qualified every time since 2016 when they returned to the contest with a new approach. And of course, we all know that the approach from the broadcaster is very different this year to the approach over the last 5 editions of the competition. And in fact, the Sofia party is being spearheaded by the entertainment and communication consultancy team Entiendo, who were behind all of those Eurovision projects, 16, 17, 18, 20 and 21. They're working with me and with the team at ESC Extra, as well as the local leading brand new queer venue called The Steps. It will produce 4 nights of entertainment with the team. And the 4 nights of entertainment are, as you rightfully say, JP, 3 watch parties. The first semi-final, the second semi-final, and the Eurovision final. Each night will be followed by a Euroclub night of its own in Sofia in the venue. It'll be Eurovision versus San Remo on the first semi-final. The second semi-final, it'll be Eurovision versus the Scandinavian bloc, Melfest, MGP, and Dance Melody Grand Prix, as well as MGP from Norway. And in the final, the post-show Europop night will be Eurovision hits. But JP, I mentioned it was 4 nights. On the Wednesday, in the middle night between the 2 semi-finals, there will be Eurovision karaoke in Bulgaria from 9 until 1, followed by a Guilty Pleasure Hits Euroclub night. So 4 nights where attendees in Bulgaria will be able to enjoy Eurovision from 9 p.m. until at least 4 a.m. It will actually be 5 a.m. on the Saturday night after the final. So watch out for my Instagram stories, JP, when I end up coming home at 5 a.m. after the Eurovision final in Sofia. There are also Eurovision dinners that you can pre-book ahead of each of the shows with the local team. So a very exciting event that will hopefully lead JP to a preview party next year. We've discussed obviously all the preview parties over the last few weeks, and you and I will talk about Madrid in a moment, but there is no current Balkan event. Obviously there is the Adria online party at the moment, but if there could be a Sofia Eurovision party next year with some of the local acts, making their stoppage there, particularly JP, when you consider how many live on tapes are being filmed in Sofia over the last couple of years. It's such an easily accessible city via budget airlines, so many accommodation options because of the city's widely pedestrianised and big apartment block areas. So hopefully it'll be a great event. And JP, as I say, I'll be there. That'll be where I'll be spending Eurovision week this year. So I'm very excited to do something a bit different, but something that will be just as fun as going to Turin. I hope, anyway. So yes, that's the Sofia party.
Nice. Congratulations on that, and hopefully it comes to that what you looking forward to have, like a preview party next year as well, and I'll be there, of course, then.
Exactly, JP, and we'll keep fingers crossed. I think it will be really good for the Balkan region in general to have the type of local event. We know obviously with the UK there are issues with the likes of some of the Balkan acts being able to get visas to attend, the London party. So at least if there was a local party where we know there's a bit more likelihood of the likes of Montenegro, Moldova, and to some extent Serbia being able to get in, let's say, that would make a really good preview party in the south of the continent. So let's see, JP.
Indeed. So you got anything else to talk about now? It's Eurovision 2022. Let's hear it.
It is. So I've got two stories, JP. We have an update on Israel. The EBU are in dialogue with Can, the Israeli broadcaster, regarding their participation. The EBU released a statement to ESC Today a week ago to say we're aware of the statement made by Can and are in dialogue with them about their continued participation in the event. We know from Can the response was the corporation is in direct contact with the relevant elements in the GSS to enable Michael Ben David to represent Israel on the Eurovision stage. The ministry stands its ground and does not intend to assist in providing the information necessary to regulate security services. And the corporation thanks the Israeli General Security Service for its assistance and hopes a solution to the crisis will soon be found. It is one of these interesting things that the EBU may be looking to find a way around this. Perhaps the EBU will allow the authorization of the live on tape to be used, rather than, if it really comes down to the fact that Israel aren't comfortable in attending without their security contingent. So it's a watch this space, but the EBU is aware and in dialogue with Can, the Israeli broadcaster. And finally, JP, the OGAE poll is underway. Of course, Eurovision fans await the results of this every single year. Each fan club in the OGAE cast their votes in a traditional 12-to-1 point voting system. It is one of the first opportunities of the year for fans to discover how, a real significant number of Eurovision fans are reacting to this year's entries. Now, we always have to take it with a pinch of salt, of course. Last year's poll was won by Malta. Of course, that was Destiny with Je me casse. There is, in fact, a brilliant analysis of the previous 14 OGAE polls on the ESC Extra website. So if you go and look at the OGAE poll article there, you should find that. But as it stands, with the latest votes in from Malta and Switzerland, it's becoming a two-horse race, maybe, potentially three. The leading two are Italy and Sweden, with Spain closing the gap in third, the UK fourth, the Netherlands fifth, Poland sixth, France seventh, Albania 8th, Norway 9th, and Cyprus 10th. That is the top 10 so far, with the latest batch of votes in on the fan poll. So we'll keep you updated on this, JP, over the next few weeks as we get the results through the remainder of April. But it's like we say, it's one of these times of the year, isn't it, where we get to start to see how Eurovision fans in general start to feel about this year's batch of entries.
Yeah, that's very interesting to see, because next week, of course, it's going to be the last one before we're heading out to Turin, and then 2 editions of the show will come from Turin, and we will be looking at all the songs again, we have a little panel organized, and they'll be talking about each song, and it's going to be nice to have that one in view of the semi-finals and the grand final to come, and of course, next week, we'll get hopefully an update of what the fans have been voting for so far.
Absolutely, JP. I will bring an update next week. Just for transparency, when I say it's a runaway front two, the most recent batches of votes, they're from Malta and Switzerland, and both of them gave Italy 12 and Sweden 10, which I think tells you, Malta and Switzerland aren't particularly similar in their voting patterns. So tells you a lot, doesn't it?
Exactly. Well, anyway, have a fantastic week and stay healthy and out of trouble, and we'll be again chatting about the Eurovision happenings next week.
No problem, JP. Have a great rest of the show, and I look forward to it.
Thank you very much. Okay, let's go and listen to the interview that we did with Sam Ryder at the Eurovision Concert 2022, and he's a funny guy. Have you ever met him, Nathan? Have you met Sam Ryder?
I wasn't able to in London. He was so busy with, obviously, his BBC commitments. And actually, he spoke to both Newsbeat and the official chart company as well while he was at the London party. So he was very busy with lots of big media. But what I did see of him throughout the day, JP, is exactly that. He's so funny. He's so calm and collected and charismatic. And honestly, JP, his tour at the minute around Europe is exactly what a UK actor's needed to do for so long, and it's so great to see that he really wants to do this, doesn't he? You know, this is what the UK has been waiting for, isn't it, JP? You know, we've had so many acts now be selected, and he loves it, doesn't he? He really loves it.
Indeed, and he did actually stop by the European Space Agency while he was in the Netherlands, and that's my other job, so I'm working there. But none of our PR guys told us that the UK entry was coming to meet one of the Dutch astronauts. So are you going to hear a bit of that in the interview that we did with him at Eurovision Concert? Let's go and have a listen, and Nathan, will see you again next week.
See you next week, JP.
Ciao, bye-bye.
Bye.
Speaking to the stars of Eurovision on Radio International with JP.
Eurovision in Concert 2022. We are here in Amsterdam, and with us we have the pleasure to have the representative of the United Kingdom. It's Sam Ryder.
What's up, guys? Absolute pleasure to chat with you. Thanks so much.
Yes, so you are representing the UK this year. Tell us something how the idea came up to be part of Eurovision and to join this family.
Well, I was asked in January, right? I was on tour at the time, and I got a phone call saying, like, basically, would you like to do Eurovision? That blew my mind. I've been a Eurovision fan since I was a kid, and it took a few days to sort of like get used to the fact and the idea, and then obviously I'm here, so I said yes, and stoked, man, stoked for it.
You have got a wonderful voice. Can you tell us something about your musical background? When did you start singing, and did you have some kind of like singing classes, or how did it come up?
I haven't had singing classes, but my parents raised me with good music. Earth, Wind and Fire, Queen, Iron Maiden, Beautiful South. So, yeah.
Yes, and then you become a TikTok star in the UK and also above. So how did this happen?
Well, I sang Britney Spears' Hit Me Baby One More Time as high as I could in my mum's kitchen, and then it started from there.
Since when are you doing this? Like, when did you start doing TikTok videos? And
as soon as lockdown happened.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, the first thing I did was that, and then it sort of then I had a lockdown project.
Now the Eurovision world is something completely different or new. Have you been following Eurovision, and what are your first memories?
I've been a fan since I was a kid. Like I said, my family and friends at the parties every year, and so I'm humbled and grateful to be included this year. I never thought it would be something that I'd be a part of, because it's so huge, but so grateful.
Sam, you went to the European Space Agency that's based here in the Netherlands. Actually, it's where I work too.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that you were coming there.
Where's your uniform?
Well, I'm not an astronaut, but you met the astronaut,
Andre, the legend.
Yeah, so how was that visit for you to Aztec?
Amazing. So cool, man. I mean, he's an incredibly lovely guy. Just fantastic, gracious, incredibly... he's so generous with his time and his knowledge, and it was cool because as a kid I wanted to be an astronaut. That's why the song is literally about that, and just to have him like tell me some facts and just guide me around is amazing. Lovely guy.
Now Eurovision has been with us since 1956. Do you have any favorite songs from the world of the Eurovision Song Contest? But give the right answer.
Lordi, Hard Rock Hallelujah. It's not the right answer.
Satellite, because you're a spaceman.
So what is your goal or your aim for Turin? Like, it's always difficult for the United Kingdom. Do you have like some kind of like expectation?
I just want to carry on singing the way, with the intention that I've been singing with since I started, since I was a kid. You know, it's about joy and it's about connection, sharing an emotion. Like, I don't see why that should change just because there's a scoreboard involved now. Like, there's no pressure on my shoulders. Like, I love singing and it's just wicked to be here.
Yeah. As said, you have got a really great voice and I'm sure you will do very well in Turin. So all the best and then looking forward to seeing you there.
Bless you guys. Thanks so much for your time. Yeah, hope you enjoyed the show tonight.
Thank you very much, Sam, the spaceman from the United Kingdom.
Yes.
All the best.
Big up. What's up? This is Sam Ryder from the UK. You're listening to Radio International with JP, and this is my song Spaceman. Hope you enjoy it. Love ya.
Representing the United Kingdom.
If I was an astronaut, I'd be floating in midair, and a broken heart would just belong to someone else down there. I would be the center of my lonely universe, but I'm only human, and I'm crashing down to earth. I'm up in space now, up in space now. I searched around the universe, been down some black holes. There's nothing but space, and I wanna go home. If I was an astronaut, I'd speak to satellites. My navigation systems would search for other life, but I'd be up and thinking about what I left behind, 'cause I'm only human with the real world on my mind. I'm up in space now, up in space now. I searched around the universe, been down some black holes. There's nothing but space, and I wanna go home. Gravity keeps pulling me down. As long as you're on the ground, I'll stick around. Stick around. I'll stick around. I'm up in space, up in space I searched around the universe, been down some black holes. There's nothing but space, man. No, I'm in the wrong place. I've searched around the universe, been down some black holes. Nothing but space, man. And I wanna go home.
Wow, there you go. That is Spaceman. It is Sam Ryder in the grand final of the Eurovision Song Contest on the 14th of May with the Spaceman, the United Kingdom's entry. Without further ado, the spotlight is next. Let's head east now. Let's see. Here we go.
The Eurovision Spotlight on Radio International. This week,
Alison Randall is with us. Hello, Ali. Welcome back to the show.
Buonasera, JP. Buonasera tutti. Radio International. Good to speak to you. The Eurovision is fast approaching. It's getting exciting now, isn't it? It finally feels real again.
Thunder and lightning. It's getting exciting now, as Simone said. In the Eurovision Song Contest of 2016, Thunder and Lightning, it's getting exciting. Indeed, It does. Nice. So, Ellie, what is have you? I guess by now you have had a little listen to all the songs of Eurovision 2022, and you have any idea who's going to win this?
Oh, I have absolutely no idea. I know a lot of people are saying Ukraine might win it, and you can see obvious reasons why they could. I think Spain might do very well. It's not my favourite, but I can see why that would do well in a year without many kind of up-tempo songs. Italy definitely seems an obvious favourite. I have a very dark horse from Estonia. I think Stefan's going to do very well. And I never thought I'd say this after the last few years, but the UK might do very well indeed.
Yes, indeed. I was talking with Nathan just before you came on, and we also same opinion as you. UK can do really, really well this year.
Indeed, and and Sam has been performing great across Europe. He's sounding really good live at the pre-parties. He owns the stage. There's no worries there about kind of confidence. Let's see what the staging is going to be like. It's very exciting. Apparently it's being transported across Europe to Italy as we speak, or it might even have arrived in Turin by now. So very exciting.
Okay. Lovely, lovely. Shall we do the Eastern region now? So you picked the songs that are representing the Eastern countries of the Eurovision Land 2022.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have got 5 songs to play for you tonight. So a little less than normal, but it gives us a chance to hear the songs in all their glory. And we're going to go all the way, first of all, to Yerevan, to Armenia. And they have been represented by a song called Snap, by a singer called Rosalind. Rosalind, real name Rosa Kostandian, born in 2000. Always makes me feel so old when Eurovision singers have been born in the 21st century. And this song has been selected internally. It was one of the last to be announced, in fact, alongside their neighbours from Azerbaijan that we'll hear shortly. Internally selected. She's actually worked with a number of Armenian American singers, including Tamar Kaprelian. Her first single came out just a few months ago in September, a song called King, and she performed that for Armenian TV in November. Then rumours started surfacing earlier this year that she would be the Armenian representative in Turin, and then on March the 11th, Armenian TV did just that, and they announced that she'd be taking part with the song Snap, which Rosalind has written herself, along with a whole host of others, Lars Principato, Jeremy Dussele, Ali Crystal, Courtney Harrell, and the aforementioned Tamar Kaprelian. It's an interesting song, this. It's very, very contemporary. It doesn't sound what you might call Armenian, if there is such a thing as Armenian pop. But, she sang really well in Amsterdam. She didn't do London, but she did do Amsterdam. Give a very engaging performance. She's a good singer, and I have this down as a fairly definite qualifier, but I'm wrong most years. But let's see if I'm right this year. The Armenian entry for Eurovision 2002, Rosalind and Snap.
The Eurovision Song Contest 2022 on Radio International with JP
and Ali.
Representing Armenia.
It's 4 a.m. I can't turn my head off. Wishing these memories will fade and never do. Turns out people lie. They said just snap your fingers, as if it was really that easy for me to get over you. I just need time. Snapping 1, 2, where are you? You're still in my heart. Snapping 3, 4, don't need you here anymore. Get out of my heart, 'cause I might snap. I'm writing a song, said this is the last one. How many last songs are left? I'm losing count. Since June 22nd, my heart's been on fire. I've been spending my nights in the rain trying to put it out. So I'm snapping 1, 2, where are you? You're still in my heart. Snapping 3, 4, don't need you here anymore. Get out of my heart, 'cause I might snap. stop talking to people before I snap, snap, snap. Oh, I might stop talking to people before I snap. Snapping 1, 2, where are you?
This is the entry that's going to be representing Armenia at the Eurovision Song Contest 2022. It'll be opening up... it'll be closing semi-final 1 at number 17, Rosalind, with the song Snap. Over to you, my friend. Alistair Rendell is with us.
Indeed I am. Thank you very much. So we're not moving a million miles away from Armenia. We're moving just down the road to Azerbaijan. And like Armenia, they were one of the last countries to announce their performer or their song for Turin. They announced their artist back in February, but it was way right at the end of national final season, the 21st of March, in fact, that we've finally got the Azeri entry for Turin. It's a song called Fade to Black. And the singer is a guy called Nadir Rustamli. He was born in 1999, so just missing out on being one of those 21st century performers. Nadir Rashid Olu Rustamli, to give him his full name. He was born in Salyan and learned the piano at the Gulbaskar Music School. He then actually took a different path in life and studied business administration at the country's University of Tourism and Management. But then, since 2017, he's been performing in various talent shows. He took part in the Youth Vision 2019 International Song Contest, and he took part in The Voice of Azerbaijan, was on the team of Eldar, who won for the country back in 2011 as part of Ella Nicky, and ended up winning The Voice of Azerbaijan with a televote percentage of around 42%, where he sang with Elnur, he sang an Imagine Dragons song, and he sang, interestingly enough, Ella Nicky's Running Scared in the final. Will that be an omen for Turin? I'm not sure. There's nothing wrong with this song. He's a good singer, written by Andreas Stone Johansson, Anders Vetov, Sebastian Schub, and Thomas Stengard. Good Azeri names, I'm sure you'll agree. Whether it's strong enough to win, I'm not entirely sure. I think it might make it through its semi-final, but in quite an open selections for the semi-finals this year. It's interesting to see how well this will do. So let's take a listen to the Azeri entry for Eurovision 2022, Fade to Black from Nadir Rustamli.
Representing Azerbaijan.
Stay. The story barely started, can't you stay? Do you really want a part of this one so sweet? Reverie. You back all slowly through the door. You always go and blame the weather, the weather. It hurts so fast when love goes bad, until at last we fade to black. And I'm numb, wait. I need some time to fix this, can't you wait? We can't afford a mess this. You better go slowly through the door. You always go and blame the weather, the weather. It hurts so fast when love goes bad, until at last we fade to black. And I'm we're living in a memory. The present is the price I pay. Fade to black. We fade to black. We're living in a memory. The present is the price I pay.
Super singer this is. It's Rustam, I beg your pardon, Nadir Rustamli. Fade to Black, and I would like to make a big compliment and say hello to his press agent that was with us, Ilaha Dashadova, and she was helping translating, but Nadir speaks perfectly English as well. He's just a bit shy to do that. So that one is Azerbaijan's entry, the Azerbaijani entry to the Eurovision Song Contest in semi-final 2, song number 4. Fade to Black.
And for song number 3, we've moved from Armenia down the road to Azerbaijan, and we're going to move along the road again to their other neighbour, to Georgia, to complete the Caucasus countries and their 3 songs for this year's contest. Georgia, now, they are represented by a band whose members are called Damocles, Igor, Bavonch, and Yago, and they are, of course, Circus Mercus. Apparently, those 4 names aren't actually their real names; they are pseudonyms. Who knows what their real names are? Because there's a lot of mystery around this band. They're a kind of progressive rock band. They play a lot of experimental stuff. Apparently, each of the genres that they weave into their music represents a life experience and the inner world of each member, whatever that means. But it's different. They were formed relatively recently at the end of 2020. And apparently, this is according to their biography, so it could be part of their whole image. Who knows if it's true or not? But 3 local Circus Academy dropouts became friends. They left the academy, started their own band, and quite on early in this season. In fact, it was last year in November it was announced by Georgian broadcaster that they would be representing Georgia at Eurovision. They have had an interesting range of songs over the last few years, with songs including the Ode to the Bishkek Stone, Semi-Pro, and Weather Support. An interesting set of titles, but for 2022 they've got a song by the fairly ordinary name of Lock Me In, but the song is anything other than ordinary. One of the songs that's really difficult to categorise. It's unlikely to qualify, I would say, but at the same time it's different enough that maybe actually it will. I don't think we've seen them perform properly live yet. The video at first wasn't a proper video due to the war in Ukraine. They didn't release their kind of lively video. They had an audio only. It's taken a while for the song to get officially released to streaming services. But this could do anything. I cannot predict this one at all, but it's always nice to have variety in Eurovision, and this contest doesn't offer a huge amount of variety. So for that alone, I'm going to give a few more points to Georgia for doing something a little bit different. So take a listen to this. For Georgia, it's Circus Mercus and Lock Me In.
Representing Georgia.
Show me what you got. On the count of, from the ground up now. Here we come as we all know. Mama said not to show what you are. Step it up now. Get it done now. Hey, what you got? Shoot it to the stars. To the top now. Cross the moon and down. We're here till we blow up. Trying hard will not get you really far. Mix it up now. It's alright, pal. Take me to the spacecraft, 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 take me to the spacecraft. Now, right now, right now, right now. Take me to the spacecraft, take me to the spacecraft.
It's the Circus Mercus and Lock Me In. Georgia's entry to Eurovision 2022, song number 5 in semi-final 2. Good luck to them. We had a pleasure to meet them in Madrid at the pre-party. We did a nice interview. Hopefully, maybe we can air that next week on the show. And I had planned actually to also broadcast the Kalush Orchestra interview, but it's also something either for next week or in the next hour, because we won't have enough time to squeeze it in this segment that I had planned to do. Never mind, we'll keep going. And Ali, you got the next song for us. I'm
sorry, JP. Have I been talking too much about the songs tonight?
No, don't worry. No, it's okay. I thought it was a shorter interview, but I forgot the translator lady. It also takes some time. Yeah. Never mind. We'll see. Maybe in the next hour I'll squeeze it in.
Okay, no worries. Okay, so we have got 2 more songs left for tonight. The next is Moldova, and it's a band that have taken part in Eurovision twice before, once in 2005, where they came 6th, and once in 2011, where they came 12th. They are, of course, Zdobzdub. Try saying that after a big dinner or a drink. Zdobzdub. Apparently, it's a made-up word for the sound of a drum beat. They have teamed up, however, with another band called Frații Advahov. The Advahov brothers, who are another Moldovan folk band based in Chișinău. Interesting enough, they were formed in 2005, which was the year that Zdobzdub first took part in Eurovision for Moldova. So a little connection there. So they took part in the national final, which took place back in January. It was one of the earlier national finals, back on the 29th of January. It was a bit of an epic show. There were an incredible 28 songs taking place. This won fairly comfortably, and I was doing a bit of research, and it's got 9 songwriters, which perhaps feels a little excessive, but I'm sure they all brought something. But their planning meeting must have gone on quite a long time to get this song ready. But it's a very fun, up-tempo song. I wasn't a big fan of Zdobzdub songs back in 2005 and 2011, but I really like this one. It's very clever. The song's about a train ride between the capitals of Moldova and Romania, Chișinău and Bucharest. And according to the band, the music video was released to coincide with the reopening of that train route. I hope they're able to get the message of the song across on the stage performance, because on the video you really get what it's on about. You see the lyrics translated, you see the whole train journey. So I'll be interested to see how that comes across on stage in Turin. But I really like this. I do hope it qualifies. It's different to pretty much anything on show at this year's contest. So it is the Moldovan entry from Zdobzdub and Frații Advahov and Stelulețul.
The Eurovision Song Contest 2022 on Radio International with JP.
Representing Moldova.
Hey ho, let's go. Hey ho, let's go. Folklore and rock and roll. Join the train, be our guest. Chișinău, Bucharest. Mergem, poate pricete, care țară, unde începe, țară veche, țară nouă, parcă-i una, parcă-s două, parcă va împreună, parcă-s două, parcă-i una. Hey ho, let's go, folklore, rock and roll, pleacă trenul unde ești, Chișinău, București. Și într-o țară și în cealaltă joacă horă la oaltă, și în fiecare țară face farmece vioară. Când ajunge trenul în gară, parcă n-ai ieșit din țară, parcă a mers fără să iasă. Vie acasă, pâine acasă. Hey ho, let's go, folklore and rock and roll, pleacă trenul unde ești, Chișinău, București. Hey ho, let's go, folklore and rock and roll, pleacă trenul unde ești, Chișinău, București. Merge iute, merge bine, trenul legănă de șine, dar nu poate să înțeleagă prin care țară aleargă. Țară veche, țară nouă, parcă-i una, parcă-s două, parte va împreună, parcă-s două, parcă-i una. Hey ho, let's go, folklore and rock and roll, pleacă trenul unde ești, Chișinău, București. Hey ho, let's go, folklore and rock and roll, Dacă trenul unde ești? Chișinău, București! Hey ho, let's go, folklore, rock and roll. Dacă trenul unde ești? Chișinău, București. Hey ho, let's go, folklore, rock and roll. Dacă trenul unde ești? Chișinău, București. Hey ho, let's go, folklore, rock and roll. Turn the train, DRS, Chișinău, Bucharest. Hey ho, let's go, folklore, rock and roll. Turn the train.
The entry for Moldova at Eurovision 2022. Semi-final one, song number 9, Zapci Strup and Fatih Advahov and Trenu Letiul. I think that's what it's called. Ellie, you do it so well when you say these names. I can't do that.
Yeah, it takes a bit of practice.
Indeed. So let's come up to the country that is war-torn at the moment. It's Ukraine. The floor is yours, my friend.
So there's going to be, whatever the final result, there's going to be a huge amount of emotion when this band take to the stage in Turin. It was emotional enough when they appeared in Amsterdam a couple of weeks ago. I thought they gave a really good performance. I actually think even without all the horrible, terrible things that are going on in Ukraine at the moment, this song would actually have done okay anyway, because it is quirky, it is different. I think with the added emotion and backing for what's going on, backing for the Ukrainian people, I can see why this song is talked about as a potential winner. I think it'll particularly do very well at the televote, and I think we'll also get votes from the juries as well. I am, of course, talking about Ukraine, and the band is the Kalush Orchestra. That's Ihor Didinchuk, Ivan Klimenko, Oleg Psyuk, Timofey Muzichuk, and Vitaly Dujic. They didn't actually win the national final, Vidbir, which took place back in the middle of February, which, given what's happened in Ukraine, seems like a lifetime ago. I find it actually quite surreal to watch clips from the Ukrainian national final. There was a happy, packed audience there, and, to think what was just around the corner. It was actually won by Alina Pash with the song Tini Zavoti Pledkiv, but after some controversy, which we won't go into here, she ended up not being their participant, and it was announced that the Kalush Orchestra would be the representative for Ukraine. They're singing the song Stefania, which is an ode to their mother, and the narrator's speaking of good memories from their mother and the hardships of being a mother, realizing how much their mother has done for them. It's kind of a bit of a lullaby and rap mashup, which is quite an interesting combination. I think it'll resonate. I think it's going to stand out. I think it may get a good draw in the running order. Let's see. And it could well be this year's winner that we're going to listen to now. But it's Eurovision. Anything is possible. But the Ukrainian entry for Eurovision 2022, with all our love, best wishes and support, it's the Kalush Orchestra and Stefania.
And it's going to be in semi-final one, song number 6. Ellie, thank you very much for coming on, and we'll see each other in Turin.
See you in Turin. Arrivederci.
Okay, ciao. Arrivederci. Ciao.
Hello, this is Oleg from Kalush Orchestra from Ukraine. You are listening to Radio International with JP. This is our song Stefania.
Representing Ukraine.
Я не мала дитина, вона далі нерви тратить, я гуляв. Шлях би тебе трапив, ти все молода, а мама на піку. Якщо не ціню опіку, на піку, слава мені копіку. Запивайте піку, цю піку, я пипа піку. Своєю любов'ю.
Мамо,
to Radio International with JP.
Hi, my name is Alvan.
And ours is Ice from France.
And you are listening to Radio International
with JP, and this is our song.
Don't settle, don't go, don't do that, but
Hi, this is Aston from the Netherlands. You are listening to the Radio International with JP, and this is my song, De Diepte. Enjoy.
Hi, this is LPS from Slovenia. You're listening to Radio International with JP, and this is our song, Disco. Enjoy.
In gledal isti film, ne na svojo vlogo igram, ker gledam te, ko brez mene z drugim stran odhajaš, hočem te, a ti drugemu srce oddajaš. Radio International.
2018.
Sweden. Hello, this is Benjamin Ingrosso from Sweden. You are listening to Radio International with JP. And this is my song, Dance You Off. Enjoy.
Look in your eyes, but I am feeling no pressure. Feels like I'm stuck here in time while I've been trying to forget ya. Just wanna dance you off. So don't you dare wait up. 'Cause I just wanna feel the mood. Get with anyone but you. And I'm at now. Yeah, I'm at now. Just trying to have myself a time. So I just don't care if you mind. 'Cause I just wanna feel the mood. Get with anyone but you. And I'm at now. Yeah, I'm at treating you good, we were gold. I dug you like you were treasure. So don't act like I'm the cool one when I know you know better. And I used to think that you were worth the best in life. 'Cause I loved it. Feels like I'm stuck here in time while I've been trying to forget ya. Just wanna dance you off. So don't you dare wait up. 'Cause I just wanna feel the mood. Get with anyone but you. And I'm at now. Yeah, I'm at now. Just trying to have myself a time. So I just don't care if you mind. 'Cause I just wanna feel the mood. Get with anyone but you. And I'm at now. Yeah, I'm at now. I'm just gonna dance you off. I used to think that you were worth my every night. Just wanna dance. Don't you dare wait up for me now. I've done anyone but you. Yeah, I'm at now. I'm just gonna have myself a time. Don't care if you you're with anyone but you. I'm at now.
All right, now there you go. That is, the groovy theme of Benjamin Ingrosso, and the song is called, oh yes, it's called Dance You Off. There you go. Oh dear, we're back again. We had this theme before. Let's have another one then. Let's do this. to the spin dance to open us up in our 4th hour today on Radio International, the ultimate Eurovision experience. JP in the hot seat. 1 more hour, less than that to do, 52 minutes. Big thanks to Alistair Randall in the last hour, taking us into the eastern region of the Eurovision 2022 land. And we'll be moving the Kalush Orchestra's interview into the next week's edition of the show, just before we're heading out to Torino. But we still have lots of interviews to squeeze in between now and then, before we're going to Turin. So I think we're going to be having, this hour, the Rasmus. We got Jeremy from Belgium. We got David Mann with the Eurovision cover spot. And we're going to be having the recap of semi-final 2. All that's coming your way. As well as we got time, we got the S10 from the Netherlands, we got Sistur from Iceland as well. Whatever we can't squeeze in today, we're going to be moving into the show next week. No worries at all. But the reason I kicked off with Benjamin Ingrosso in this hour is because he's got a new song. Actually, he released 2 new songs in the same week, and one is called Afterlife, and the other one is called, let me see what the name of this is, because I have already moved that into later on. Queens. It's called Queens. Sorry, my voice is going already, but so I got a bit of a cold there. But Dance You Off reached number 7 at the Eurovision Song Contest in 2018 for Sweden. And now let's listen to Benjamin Ingrosso's newest song. It's called Afterlife, and it's on the way right now.
You are listening to the ultimate Eurovision experience. Radio International with JP.
I should be crying, but every time that the stars are shining, I get the feeling you're up there smiling down on me. I should be lying, face down in the room of silence, cursing the gods, but I can't, 'cause I believe a part of you's in this heart of mine. Even though it hurts, we'll catch up.
It's Benjamin Ingrosso from Sweden. And it's called Afterlife. And if I wouldn't know that this song has been released in April, just literally a few days ago, I would have said it is... Oh, that links me, of course, to tell you also something about my other radio show I do. It's called JP's Golden Years. You can find details of that on our website at www.radiointernational.tv.
Check this out. The Golden Years with JP. The 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and the zeros. The Golden Years with JP.
Hi, JP here, inviting you to join me each week for a journey into sound on JP's Golden Years. Our weekly trip down the memory lane takes us through the decades of the 50s to the zeros, playing the songs that shaped our lives and the music that you've been buying. In the 2-hour show, we look at the weekly UK Top 20 chart from the past, playing the highlights. Then there is the best of Europop, hits and headlines, great golden classics, a radio and television theme to enjoy, and we are delighted to receive your requests and dedications to play on the show too. For that, get in touch via email at jpgoldenyears@gmail.com. It's definitely a show not to be missed.
The Golden Years with JP.
Hope you're gonna like it, so let's continue now with this business.
The Eurovision Song Contest 2022 on Radio International with JP.
Let's head north of Europe, and there we got Finland. Salman and me had the pleasure to meet the Rasmus at Eurovision in Concert.
We're at Eurovision in Concert 2022 in Amsterdam. With us now is a big band from Finland, the Rasmus. Nice guys to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
We met in 2012. You were part of the national final.
Oh yeah, right.
In the Intervallact, I think you did something.
Yeah.
All right. And didn't you say then you were not going to be wanting to do Eurovision?
Yeah, well, times have changed, and I think this idea has been like cooking for a long time. Every year the fans have been asking like, when will the Rasmus take part of this? And it's been like a yearly reminder for us. But I think now was the right time. We came up with the right kind of a song for this, and also it has something to do with COVID. Not being able to play concerts and do anything fun for 2 years almost. So it was really like we were looking for some excitement, something to fight for, something to conquer. So it's a perfect thing.
Or maybe the idea actually came from you, because you planted the idea with us.
Oh, okay, well. Jezebel,
thank you.
Oh, you're most welcome. Jezebel is your entry to Eurovision this year. You're opening up semi-final 2. So what is the idea of Jezebel? The message in the song, the story of it?
Jezebel is a rebellious, independent, free spirit, a free soul who's in control of his or her own life. And that's pretty much like any of us. We are Jezebels, each one of us. Anyone who's feeling like that can be a Jezebel. So it has very positive meaning. The song is very uplifting and like encouraging.
Nice. Well, you're in the ears of many fans in the music business, because you had this huge hit in the Shadows. Are you still living from that, basically? Because you've been really quiet afterwards.
We have, that song is obviously a great part of us. We just played it yesterday in the radio show with Jezebel, of course, but that song is the key to our success all over the world. We have played in 70 different countries because of that one song.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And we're very grateful for that, of course.
Amazing.
Can you introduce yourself? Who is who? And how did you get together as a group? Are you in the same constellation since in the Shadows, or did something change?
My name is Eero, I play bass.
I'm Empu, I play the guitar.
My name is Aki, I play the drums.
I'm Lauri, I'm the singer, and me and Eero, we met first time in the 3rd grade. We were 9 years old. Eero was playing the bass already, and I used to play drums. And we had our first band together. That was like a long time ago. And then Aki used to be the new member of the band.
Yes.
How many years ago?
Well, I joined the band in 99, so a while ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
And now we have this beautiful beautiful
brand new guitar
lady with us, brand new guitarist from Helsinki, Suutarila area.
We actually grew up in the same area, and Maya and Lauri's mothers know each other, so we
so
kind
that's
of
the connection.
Yeah, we kind of have a long history too.
Yeah, and she joined us in September very recently, and we're very happy to have Empu in the band with us, and we're very happy to be part of this Eurovision thing, because it's really something that pulls us together as a group, since we have a new lineup, and it's such a wonderful thing to be here.
Well, certainly we welcome you to the family of the Eurovision Song Contest. You will be never forgotten, because you're always part of it now.
Yeah.
So you were as a big name in the pre-selection in Finland. Did you feel any pressure to win, or how was it like being there on the stage and like to listening all the comments on the internet?
Yeah, so in every country the system is different, like how do you get chosen to be the one representing. And in Finland we had 7 artists, all the songs really good, and we actually are fans of many of the songs that were there, and
we felt the pressure, of course.
It was nervous time.
Yeah,
it was tough, and I really felt like we have to win this. You know, this is like something, it's a must. We can't lose. We have to be the band representing Finland, because we do it the best. That's how we feel.
Yeah, and also our friends Blind Channel, the guys, they told us that you guys you will win this, but they told that it was so much fun in the Eurovisions. That was a really big show, and they were number 6 last year, so they say that you will go there now and you will win the whole thing.
I think if you have this willpower that is very strong, it can really take you far, if you believe in yourself.
Good message. With this message, all the best of luck for Turin. See you there.
Yes,
thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well, Erasmus, thank you very much, guys. And they are representing Finland at the Eurovision Song Contest 2022. Let's go and listen to their entry that they're going to be taken to the stage in Turin.
Representing Finland.
Put your face on. Game set, a killer shock in heels. I'm just the first shot on your hit list. High kicks, a predator on wheels. Woke up with bruises on my body. Hands tied like Jesus on the cross. Your name's in lipstick on the mirror. She's a boy, the world's most ultimate survivor. Jezebel, I don't know how you got in my life. Was it the dangerous things you do? You always wanted to be a star. Jezebel, if you're the hunt of it, I'm the prey. You lick your lips as you walk away. Your final kiss is to leave a scar on a heart. We are the Rasmus. You're listening to Radio International with JP, and this is our song, Jezebel. Sunrise, you crawl under the covers. Sleep tight until the dying sun. Tonight, you'll catch another lover. Jezebel. If you're the hunter, then I'm
Jezebel, and that is the Finnish entry to Eurovision 2022 in semi-final 2. It'll be opening up semi-final 2. In fact, song number 1, the Rasmus and Jezebel. Wow, what a good ear cleaners.
Bringing you the magic of Eurovision. Radio International with JP.
And as we continue, we are now toning it down a bit. We're gonna miss him. No, we won't. He'll be there in Turin at the Eurovision Song Contest. A little interview that Salman did with Jeremy Marquise from Belgium. Let's go and listen.
London Eurovision Party 2022, and with us is the representative, the young man from Belgium. It's Jeremy with the song Miss You. How are you? How are you feeling?
I'm so happy to be here at London. That's my first time here in London. But I came one time at Oxford City. But yeah, that's a different vibe here. I like this energy. I like the people here. And yeah, I met all my fans and the other artists. And just, I'm just glad, seriously.
How did the idea came up to participate this year at Eurovision?
So, I won the Voice of Belgium. And after that, they called me. They asked me if I want to represent my land, my country, Belgium, and just I fall directly, and I said yes, definitely, because that's a big deal, and also a proud responsibility to have like your whole country on your shoulders. So yeah.
And the song "Miss You," who was like responsible for this one? Who was like the composer?
I co-write, I can say, and I co-composing too. So I do the both things, and I was like just at studio with 3 guys: Manon, Rotimi, Silvio Lisbon, and Mike Bengers. Yeah, like Silvio was like playing a guitar loop, and I was hearing like sounds in my head, and I was feeling something in me, and I needed to talk about my life to Manon, and so Miss You came.
So is it also a personal story?
Yeah, that's a personal story, because my song talks about making decisions, bad or difficult decisions. Sometimes it's good to take a bad decision, to move forward in your life. And I'm actually in the same situation right now, because I'm a football player. And so I had to make a decision, and I stopped football, and I was seriously sad. Actually, I was like in a bit depression, because.
So you stopped football because of music, or?
Yeah, because like I had an opportunity to represent my land, and what that like I can't have another chance. So I just decide to sing
And how are the planning for the next weeks until Turin? Are you going to visit other parties?
Yeah, I will go at Amsterdam. I will go at Madrid, and then I'm in Italy.
Yes. Who is going to come with you to Italy? Is it going to be family and friends?
Or? I will have the whole family, friends. I will have the big team, the whole team actually. Universal, RTBF. And Vincent Bayer. He's the best.
Great. So best of luck and looking forward to seeing you tonight here on the stage in London and later at the other parties and finally in Turin.
Thanks, seriously.
Thank you very much to Salman. Chatting with Jeremy Marquis, and Vincent is actually the head of press of the Belgium television, accompanying the singer around there and of course in Turin too. But now let's go and listen.
Hello, this is Jeremy Marquis from Belgium. You are listening to Radio International with GP, and this is my song Miss You. Enjoy.
Sometimes I feel down, sometimes I booze, sometimes I fall, sometimes I do wrong. One day I'm cool, one day I'm cold, and I've been trying to escape my past, give up on the sadness that you left behind. I've been trying to erase my mind, you stay like a nightmare when I close my eyes. I'm gonna miss you now, promise I will miss you now. I'm gonna break through now, I'll never hate you, never chase you. Sometimes I feel good, sometimes I lose my mind and my soul. That's when I see you, and out of the blue I answer your call. And I've been trying to escape my past, give up on the sadness that you left behind. I've been trying to erase my mind, but you're still like a nightmare and I close my eyes. I'm gonna miss you now, promise I will miss you now. I'm gonna break through now, I'll never hate you, never chase you. I'm gonna miss you now, promise I will miss you now. I'm gonna break through now, I'll never hate you, never chase you. I gotta make it to the bright side. I've been lying when I said I'm fine. Wanna find a way to feel alive. Am I gonna miss you? Promise I will miss you now. I'm gonna break through now. I'll never hate you, never chase you. I never feel bad when love is gone, love goes on. Don't wanna live my life waiting for a call. Sometimes I feel down.
Jeremy Marquis and Miss You, Belgium's entry to Eurovision 2022. Song number 16 in semi-final 2. Wow, nice. So, I think it's time to take a look at the recap of Eurovision 2022 semi-final 2.
The Eurovision Song Contest 2022 on Radio International with JP.
It's all going to be on the 14th of May.
Song number 1.
Rasmus, Jezebel.
Representing Finland.
Song number 2.
Michael Ben David and I Am.
Representing Israel.
Baby, come with me, follow me, tell me if we can take it to the floor. I'm on fire, the power, and if you're asking, I'm gonna take it all. You know I am. You know I am. 'Cause I know I am.
Song number 3.
Constructa in corpore sano.
Representing Serbia.
Tamni kodovi oko očiju ukazuju na probleme s jetrom. Frke oko sa nama, možda uvećana slezina nije dobra, nije lepa. A umetnica mora biti zdrava. Biti zdrava, biti zdrava, biti zdrava. Biti zdrava, biti zdrava, biti zdrava. Mora.
Song number 4.
Nadia Rustamli and Fade to Black.
Representing Azerbaijan.
Mora.
I need some time to fix this, can't you wait? We can't afford to mess this. You better go slowly through that door. You always go and blame the weather.
Song number 5.
Circus Mercus and Lock Me In.
Representing Georgia.
Song number 6.
Emma Muscat, I Am What I Am.
Representing Malta.
Song number 7.
Achille Lauro, Stripper.
Representing San Marino.
Song number 8.
Sheldon Riley, Not the Same.
Representing Australia.
Cause you never wanna be the kind of person who's been working for those ones who cannot word it. Cause you've been the kind of person who felt this pain. Oh yeah, I felt this pain. So you go and leave the pain and find another way to make yourself another game. Maybe one for all to play. Cause it's not just me, it's not the same. We're not the same.
Song number 9.
Andomache, Ella.
Representing Cyprus.
Song number 10.
Brooke, That's Rich.
Representing Ireland.
Stupid, that's rich. Well, it's coming from you, and that's rich. Well, I got nothing
Song number 11.
Andrea and Circles.
Representing Macedonia.
That's my limit, but something tells me you're not listening. Probably you're going crazy. It's all you've been doing lately. You don't wanna test my limits. I gave you up, but you're not listening. Can you stop calling me baby? I've made up my mind already.
Song number 12.
Stefan and Hope.
Representing Estonia.
Song number 13.
WRS. La Mama.
Representing Romania.
If they gonna find out, nobody's gonna like it. We get away, need you to stay. What if they gonna find out, nobody's gonna like it. We get away, need you to stay. Hola mi baby, hola mi baby, llámame, 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 llámame. Hola mi baby, hola mi baby, llámame, 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 llámame.
Song number 14.
Ochman. River.
Representing Poland.
Let the water carry me away, just float away. Bury all my things, bury me in my skin. All that I've done, oh Lord, I'm done. Who'd wanna be king, pulling too many strings. All that I've done, oh Lord, I'm done. Carry me away, I'll float away.
Song number 15.
Vladana. Breathe.
Representing Macedonia.
Song number 16.
Jeremy Marquise and Miss You.
Representing Belgium.
I gotta miss you. Promise I will miss you. Now I'm gonna break through. No, I'll never hate you, never change you. I never feel bad when love is gone. Life goes on. Don't wanna live my life waiting for a call. Sometimes I feel.
Song number 17.
Cornelia Jacobs. Hold Me Closer.
Representing Sweden.
Hold me closer, although you leave me when the sun is red. I'll be bleeding, but don't you mind, I'll be fine. Oh, you killed me, I found the right one at the wrong time. But until the time rises, will you just hold me tight? I know I have to let go, but just give me the night.
Song number 18.
We Are Domi and Lights Off.
Representing the Czech Republic.
When I miss you, you're sailing around in my peripheral. Where are you now? Where are you now? Where are you now? Where are you now?
Eurovision Song Contest 2022 on Radio International with JP.
Now you're fully up to date with all the songs of the Eurovision Song Contest 2022. And for a moment, let's go to the Eurovision cover spot. David Mann is in the wings in Studio 3.
Radio International.
Oh, I love it.
Europe's number one.
Yeah.
You're listening to the cover spot on Radio International.
Welcome again to the Eurovision cover spot here on Radio International. This week, one of the songs that seems to be going under the radar amongst the Eurovision fans in the run-up to the contest, but one that might prove to be a dark horse come the contest itself next month. 23-year-old Sydney-born Sheldon Riley, real name Sheldon Hernandez, grew up on the Gold Coast in Australia, son of a Filipino father and Australian mother. He took his first stab at TV talent shows when he competed in X Factor Australia in 2016, with Adam Lambert mentoring him there. 2 years later, he was competing in The Voice Australia, where coach Boy George guided Sheldon to a third-place finish, and Sheldon then released his first single, Fire, immediately afterwards. In 2019, Sheldon returned to an all-star edition of The Voice Australia, making the semi-final, and in 2020 he took part in the 15th season of America's Got Talent, making the quarter-finals there. The so far elusive victory came for Sheldon Riley with his own song, Not the Same, in competition at Eurovision Australia Decides, back at the Gold Coast on February the 26th this year. It was an exciting contest and just 9 points separated the top 3 songs on the final scoreboard. Not the Same, the song that won Eurovision Australia Decides 2022, was written by Cam Naxon, Timmy Temple and, as they say on Melody Festivalen, by the performer himself. Here's a song that will be representing Australia in Turin and going at number 8 in the second semi-final on Thursday the 12th of May. With Not the Same, here's Sheldon Riley.
I was told at 6 years old they'd avoid me if my heart was cold. Found it hard to talk and speak my mind. They never liked the things that I would like. 'Cause you're told to play, but you're not the same as the other kids playing the same game. Try to jump on in, but they push away so far away. I'm not the same, no. I'm not the same, no. Years went by, I tried and tried. My father asked me if today I smiled. I said yes I did, but that's a lie. Oh, I always tell those lies. Then you run and hide the break inside. Do you realize that the light shines bright through those who broke inside? I'm not the same.
It's not just me, it's not the same when I
No, we're not the same. No, we're not the same. No, we're not the same. No.
Sheldon Riley with Australia's entry for Eurovision 2022 in Turin, Not the Same. Our cover of the song, which I think we can all agree is rather challenging vocally, comes from our own UK master of the acoustic cover, Danny McAvoy. Danny, Liverpool-born but now based on the south coast of England, prides himself on producing his covers in double quick time once the Eurovision song is chosen or released for each country. But Danny also provides more than just a cover, as after his performances on his YouTube posts, he also normally goes back over the song and explains the chords that he's used to construct it. Most of Danny's covers are made by ear, as at least to begin with there's no actual published music to follow anyway. So it's a big well done once again to Danny McAvoy here with his acoustic cover of Australia's 2022 Eurovision entry, Not the Same.
I was told at 6 years old they'd avoid me if my heart was cold. Found it hard to talk and speak my mind. They never liked the things that I would like. Told to play, but you're not the same as the other kids playing the same games. Try to jump on in, but they push away so far away. I'm not the same, no, no, no. I'm not the same, no, no. Years went by, I tried and tried. My father asked me if today I smiled. I said yes I did, but that's a lie. Why always tell those lies? Then you run and hide, hide to break inside, till you realize that the light shines bright. Who knows? Broke inside, I'm not the same. Kind of person who can work it for the ones who can't avoid it, cause you've been the kind of person who felt the pain. Yeah, I felt the pain. So you gotta leave the pain and find another way to make yourself another game. Maybe one day it's the wrong way. It's not just you, it's not the same. Not the same. I'm not the same. No, no.
Well, thank you very much, David Mann, for the Eurovision cover spot this week. Danny McAvoy covering Sheldon Riley's entry from Australia to Eurovision 2022. That's almost it for this week. One more little interview we have, and this is the one catch-up interview with Sitisani from Latvia that we did at Amsterdam's Eurovision in concert. And we had the guys all for 1 hour on the show a few weeks ago. Let's go and have a listen to Sitisani.
Speaking to the stars of Eurovision on Radio International with JP.
Eurovision in Concert 2022. We are here in Amsterdam, and with us is Sitisani from Latvia. Hi, guys.
Hello!
So we had already an interview via Skype some weeks ago. Yeah. What happened since then? You have been touring in Europe. How were the pre-parties?
We went everywhere. We went international since you last interviewed us, so that makes sense. That's a good plan. That was our goal. It's been great.
And how were the different events? Like, were they different?
They were great. I think each of them was kind of different in its own way, and each of them had its own merits, and it has been really awesome. Starting from Barcelona, then to London, then to Tel Aviv, today in Amsterdam, and then next week, still Madrid to go. So it's an awesome experience for us, considering that this is our first time playing internationally. So this is crazy. This is a crazy experience for us, and we're making the most of it. Even stage diving and jumping off stage and doing all these weird things.
Yeah, there was a little accident in UK. Can you tell something about this?
The best accident that ever happened to me in my life. It was so nice because I met these wonderful people afterwards, and I had the chance to reach out to them, have drinks with them, and they said that it was the best experience in their lives as well. So also win-win. Pay their medical
you had no injury, or you didn't get hurt or something?
No, nobody was injured, and I think it looked worse than it actually was. It looked very bad.
We were really worried about you. We thought like, oh my God,
the poor guy. The States even, it looked very bad. But it was funny. But it felt nice.
That's great.
Smell of beer on your clothes.
And do you still get time to prepare your performance for Turin if you are so much on tour? Like,
yes, we do. We're doing rehearsals all the time when we have spare time, and I think it's going to be amazing in Turin. And this is a great way how to get prepared for playing live, considering that there has been some time not that many live events were happening. So we're just enjoying the ride, and hopefully people are enjoying it with us.
So tonight we will also see you, of course, on stage diving with so many people here in the crowd.
Hopefully, let's see.
Yes. So thanks a lot, and stay as you are, and you are bringing a lot of fun to the Eurovision world.
Thank you so much. Wait. Oh no, wait.
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Oh, you're sweet.
There you go, guys. Thank you for having us.
It was a ginormous hug from the guys there. Huge guys, and a great fun band that is. Let's go and listen to the song.
Hello! We are CETGoGoRadio representing Latvia. And you are listening to Radio International with JP. Not with me, but a different JP. And this is our song, Eat Your Salad! Enjoy, baby. Woo!
Representing Latvia.
That's also it for this week on the show. Thank you very much for your company over the past 4 hours. Didn't time fly by when you're having fun? We do it all again next week. And if you miss anything, you can always download your copy of the show from our website at www.radiointernational.tv. We are on Spotify, Mixcloud, iTunes, just everywhere. And of course on all the other stations that are taking the show, the Switch Radio Network in Derbyshire, Yorkshire, as well as in Essex, on Radio Gibraltar, Go Radio Gibraltar, Radio 105 in Malta, and in the United Kingdom on South Norfolk Radio. This has been JP. Thanks for your company. Let's play out with CETGoGoRadio and Eat Your Salad. See you next week. Bye-bye.
Let's go, get your trash can, no pick a plan and sort through it, bend over, then jiggle that peach. You're recycling while I'm loving those cheeks. I'm a beast instead of a killer, forget the hot dogs, cause my sausage is bigger. 3, 2, 1, all the girls go echo. If you want your man stung longer than a gecko. Oh, when you eat your veggies, baby, think of me. Kitty, don't you know that being green? Know that being green is hot. Being green is cool. It's cool. Get your salad, save the planet. Being green is sexy and hot. Being green is hot. Being green is cool. Get your salad, save the planet. Being green is sexy as you. Know that being green is hot. Being green is cool. Eat your salad, save the planet. Being green is sexy as
green is hot. Being green is cool. Eat your salad, save the planet. Being green is sexy as.
(1974).
Italy.
Do you really mean what you try to say? Do you really mean you would go away? Say it isn't true, say it's just a game. Say it isn't true, things are just the same. How can you and I ever say goodbye? No, I see your eyes agree with what you say. I could never make you stay. Go before you break my heart. Go before I go down on my knees and beg you, please don't go. Go. Go before the teardrops start. Don't you know what moments such as these, it's better please to go. I'd like to make my heart a prison cell for you to stay, to stay. Didn't we have fun? Wasn't it a song? Didn't we have fun? Where did I go wrong? Did I try too hard? Did I make mistakes? Surely they're the kind every lover makes. Is it all a dream? Will I wake up soon? How can I face the lonely years without you? Don't you know I love you so? Go. Go before you break my heart. Go before I go down on my knees and beg you, please don't go. Go. Go before the teardrops start. Don't you know what moments such as these, it's better please to go. I'd like to hide